even with the new look. I don't think anybody would even recognize you. If Gavin McInnes wants to like disappear and go undercover, there it is right there. Gavin McInnes. That is hilarious. And just for further proof, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what is going on with Gavin. Gavin, no. Oh, Gavin, we love you, man. But look at that hair. Look at that hair. If I did something like that, that'd be full Super Saiyan. That'd be the full Super Saiyan look. And I could pull it off. Maybe we will. Maybe you'll see that someday. Maybe. Mr. Guns and Gear showing it off at the lake with the dog today. Looking good, brother. Looking good. That's right. Cheers looking at you, brother. Strong. Okay, I think we've got through all the shout-outs. So now let's get into the best meme. You guys want to see the memes? Guys, this stuff is hilarious. Okay? This stuff is hilarious. And I just gotta say, as a philosophy for life, if you can't laugh at yourself, you're missing out on the greatest joke of all. So I am fully appreciating the roast. I love the heat. Are you kidding me? This is amazing for me. I love the roast. Turn up.
Hey, Officer Jew Boy.
So all of these memes making fun of me, I say great work. You guys are brilliant. The creativity, the humor, it's great stuff. Honestly, you guys are fantastic.
Historical context, and Kennedy.
Keep it up.
After
Keep up the great work. You're great Americans.
To Vietnam, I mean, the
you
war
are great
machine really does pick up,
Americans.
and the CIA, based on
and even if you disagree with my politics,
really
that's
did look at him like
I
a
have
radical.
No issues with you. It's okay that we disagree.
Had
So
this
you think?
aspect
All
of-
right. So you think the CIA killed Kennedy?
I don't think that the CIA gave the
Hilarious. So we
authorization.
wanna
I
honor
think that
you.
there was radical factions
wanna
within
honor
the
you today.
agency
So let's
that were
go
working
through
with other networks
some
that
of the
assassinated
funniest
Kennedy.
memes
And I
that
think
have
it
emerged
stood to benefit
from
many
Air
people, to
Apocalypse.
include the military-industrial
One
complex,
of the creators
and
of
to
many of these
include
memes,
people that thought
including
that
the one we
Kennedy
ran with
was
at the
too much
beginning of the
of
show,
a
is
radical thought.
MAGA Devil Dog.
Because remember, at this
Devil
point in
Dog,
time,
you do
Right,
great
but
work.
this is
Here's one of the funny ones right
this
here.
is the Oliver Stone and JFK narrative, right? That narrative about Kennedy was for a long time a left-wing narrative. It was a narrative I grew up with that was present among people I knew who were political radicals on the left, who sort of took it for granted that nefarious factions had killed Kennedy so that he wouldn't get into Vietnam. I think Kennedy would have done much the same thing with Vietnam as LBJ. But setting that aside, now we don't have to argue that out. Now, but now this is it's just really striking that now this is a Republican conservative.
How did my hair get so blonde? And what the hell is going on? Look.
Hey, let me help you out, Pop Memes. Because obviously that vocal session sucks. Whatever that AI vocal session is no good. So let me help you out. Let me give you the vocals. I'm going to try to give you the vocals here. I'm going to try the best I can. And if you want to plug this into your memes and update it a little bit. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. Every time I do it makes me laugh. You want me to pull up the lyrics and actually sing a whole verse for you? Look at this photograph. Hold on. Here, let me give you the lyrics here. I don't remember the lyrics. Chad Kroeger is a legend, by the way. If you think that's an insult, comparing me to Chad Kroeger. Look at this photograph. Every time I do it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head? There you go, buddy. There you go. Work with that. I think you can work with that. This might be... People think this is the funniest one.
For the few little isolated music...
People think this is the funniest one right here. I gotta say, I think if anything...
You're about to nothing exemplifies this better than this goddamn SCOTUS decision here. Let's go to this. on birthright citizenship, which they
5
just, of course,
against
passed,
3
right?
to continue birthright citizenship, which is basically birth tourism. Yeah, 3 conservative justices voted to uphold birthright citizenship. Okay, so John Roberts. By the way, all of these are Catholic. All of them. John Roberts, Amy Coney Barrett,
Except Kagan, she's a Jew.
Brett Kavanaugh. Okay, voted against. Oh, we got one base black guy, guys. Clarence Thomas. That's it. You know, we got to import in all the Africans because we got one base black guy.
Well, you know, they were
MAGA's
here
happy
from the
about that.
start.
So. Clarence Thomas, but yeah, he was actually probably the better one. He made some statements on that. But he's a dying breed. There's not black guys like that left anymore. Samuel
You know,
Alito,
the Somali women, yes.
Samuel Alito, and Neil Gorsuch. So a bunch of cucks. Remember?
Look at it, cuck face.
Just cucks
Just
galore. I mean,
cuckface.
the liberals, you expect it. You know, they're anti-white, they're anti-Trump or whatever. But it's just, look at this. And remember when it was, oh, Kavanaugh, the racist, and even Amy Coney Barrett,
Amy Cohen Barrett.
Cohen Barrett,
Okay, yep.
who adopted
Might as
2 Haitian kids, by the way.
Oh no, you
So,
don't say. What a surprise!
That might be part of her.
Who could have thunk it?
All
But
these kids, and she's got at least one of the other guys adopted a couple Irish kids.
But that's what I'm saying.
like
The whole fraud around this literally useless battle in the media of how all the liberals were accusing Kavanaugh and Amy Cohen Barrett
Of their
that
racism.
they're white nationalists
and they're racially
They're gonna-
profiling
you know, yeah,
and
it's
all
like-
this stuff,
no,
right?
it's
In their
just-
court
no,
cases.
It's just a total
Traitor.
loser circus.
Traitor. And really, wasn't she just put there because she was a woman? Right? She's basically
Yeah, it's
a,
just Trump.
D-
How many of
basically
these
a
are
DEI
how many of
hire.
these are Trump appointees now? 3 of them.
And because she was a woman, and look at that, she fucks the country over. That's, you know. And let's remind people that the primary purpose of this birthright citizenship is the 14th Amendment was to secure citizenship for the freed slaves and their descendants. But the
That's your first
problem is,
mistake right there.
yeah, well, that it took a long time for that to happen, right? Right? The U.S. they long followed the common law principles of citizenship by soil, right, for a long time for free persons. So this happened later on. But the problem is that the clause was written to be very broad, and it was like a general rule. It wasn't a narrow, very specifically worded thing. So, you know, eventually people just manipulated the shit out of it. They should have stuck to, you know, look, we're going to send back every single slave back to the motherland. Every single one. This would have been the best move for everyone. So let's remind people, is approximately all of this was over, what, about 350,000 to 400,000 Africans were brought to the U.S. That's not many. Most went to the Caribbean and Brazil, right? The sugar plantations, a lot of Jewish sugar plantations. And then they were able to send back about 12 to 16,000 blacks, that's it, to Liberia. That's the ones I want to go back. And then, of course, we know the cannibal wars happened and they started eating each other.
Get the hell away from black people. Just get the fuck
Right,
away.
Scott. I agree, Scott. I know. Yeah. No, I mean it's just a big fucking joke at this point. It's just, what? None of this means anything then anymore.
No.
It's total meaning, and it's not even that like birth tourism is like. I don't even think that's like the biggest of the problem, but the fact that even that as something so obvious that like if
They
two
won't do something about it.
illegals or even 2 people that just happens to be in the country
Yep.
a baby's plopped
Plop
out,
one
and
out.
then it's now, oh well, that's
Anchor.
welcome American, you know. Kind of thing.
Anchor baby.
There's
right?
no relation. You have to have some type of relation to the country, right?
Yeah.
Either ethnically or a situation where you at least you have a spouse then that is an existing American.
This
There's
is how it
something,
works,
right?
and
Like-
even the shittiest countries in the world, no one wants to live in. And even they have policies like that. Okay?
Well, exactly, and I'll get to that with terms of the Mexican Constitution. You did a video on that many
years
years
ago.
ago, but I reiterated that point recently too. I think it was Article 33. Let's pull this up here of the Mexican Constitution. It defines the legal status of foreigners in Mexico, granting them, sure, they got the same, fundamental human rights as citizens. However, there's 2 critical limitations, which is foreigners are strictly prohibited from participating in the country's political affairs. Holy shit, how about that? You know what I mean? And The federal execution has the unilateral authority to expel any foreigner deemed inexpedient to remain in the country. And I think at the time we covered it too. Or you covered it.
They
You
can't.
talked about
They can't upset the demographics of
the nation, right?
the nation. Yeah.
So the thing here,
wow, even
with
Mexico.
what America is, right? Well, what is it then? Like, oh, it's this, I guess. Here, you need to codify into law what an American actually is, the ethnic makeup of the country, and then you have to say this is the percentage. This is what the percentage needs to be. Otherwise, we reserve the right to deport anyone. And if you don't do that, if you don't exclude foreigners from your political affairs, as we now see. Jews kind of started it, but now the Jeets are in on the game.
Yeah, they're all in on it.
Somalis are in on the game. Everyone is just ravaging America.
The problem is the American founders, they couldn't see the future long term as far as technology and travel and where things were going.
Good point. I was going to mention that.
And I think it's also unthinkable in their mind at that time that replacing your own people or letting hordes of non-Europeans come into America, it's just not even thinkable. So like everyone agreed on that. So I think they just thought we don't need to put that in. They probably didn't even think about that, right? At all.
Essentially to the mind of a person living in 1776.
Yeah. How do you explain?
Having the travel we have now is basically like teleportation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
that's
basically
thought
what it
about
was.
it. Yeah.
So, yeah.
And internet and all this.
What's he saying? Right?
I think had they have known, if we had a time travel machine, we would Bill and Ted's excellent journey or bonus journey. Go back and tell them. Make it clear that this is a white nationalist country, okay?
Well, it's like bringing all these characters and engineers. They will develop television and time travel machine any day now. Any day now. Yep. So because here's an anchor baby meme for you. But, what kind of what are you talking about? What is it? Is it then? And if it's not defined, then it's nothing.
That's right.
It's for everyone, which means it's for nothing. Well, it's for everyone. Okay, well,
but people still know.
People
still know. I remember not too long ago when I was traveling, and it was like everyone knew Americans were whites. Like there were some blacks or whatever, but it was like it's whites. It's a white country. It's a white nation. It's white people on the TV and the movies and everywhere else.
I mean, do we have any? What's the Rushmore memes with Tyrone is on there.
Just gonna be a big black butt carved in their necks.
Ding Jeet is on there, and I mean, that's what they do, right?
Yeah.
And you take over, and then you'll be on the wayside like the Hittites or something, and it'll take them like 2,000 years to like. Holy shit! Look at this. There's some other people here, some records. They're talking about this group of people. It's this civilization that existed there. What is this? Oh, we didn't know about this. Okay. Weather balloon.
Yeah, I don't know. I still think that as America becomes less white, stuff's going to fall apart. Stuff's not going to function because this is just how it is in the countries that they flee. Even though they come over here and they learn our values and our ways and our systems and stuff, it always ends up falling apart. And then eventually people will self-segregate more and more. But the problem is how you plant those regions down. Like, this is our region. We claim this is ours. Right? Like a secessionist, secessionist movement that people have been talking about for years. I mean, really, I see that's the only way for
You're either a slave, right? That's basically what it turns in. We have that was out of the UK, but it's the same in every country now. The same talking points, the same propaganda, whatever. There's like. The argument from this conservative Telegraph writer was basically like the Telegraph, the paper, was like, whites, we need to have a kind of a percentage of whites around so they can pay for all the brown people.
Yeah.
It's basically what, if you can have anything, you go, all right, okay, at least you can have that then. Or
we need white slavery.
We need white slavery, exactly.
And we need someone to run things. Well, that's kind of like in South Africa, right? We still keep some white people around to help run things, as blacks run it to the ground.
Yeah, there should. Justice Amy Cohen Barrett's family.
Yeah, and it's interesting because she voted against the temporary protected status for Haitians. It's like, what cognitive dissonance that must be in your mind.
Oh no, because they're totally they're so professional. They just follow the letter of the law. But it's like, well, you
You
have to
just brought a
interpret it.
couple in.
Yeah, but legally. Okay, that's a huge difference there. If you genocide yourself and make yourself go extinct legally, then it's fine. It's like the Dershowitz thing. If it's legal.
I do cats, Amy, at some point.
Do you know about the AC question?
I don't. Tell me about it.
There's a big. Well, this is
Hold
kind
on.
of fun. Yep.
Courtney, great show. Hope you all have a great 4th. It's hotter than hell here.
Well, speaking of ACs, then.
Love you, Courtney. Yes, of course. Yeah, but you like that. You didn't like it. That was a bummer. I know you didn't like it.
Yeah, come on, Charles Turney Jr. over here, too. These anti-whites failed to mention how dark Indians were out fighting, raping, and enslaving each other before
Feather
Europeans
Indians.
came.
Feather Indians. It's feather Indians.
Yeah, feather Indians, exactly.
Yes, they were.
Well, I'm sure the dot Indians.
They
were
couldn't
also-
wait to buy
Look at
white man's
Khalistan.
guns so they could kill other
Look at
Indians.
Khalistan, right? The Khalistanis and the Hindus. I guess Charles applies both ways, but yeah, what you mean is, in this case, feather Indians. Yeah, they were all fighting, raping, and enslaving each other before Europeans came. Also, they ignore or don't care to mention slavery and colonialism. Uniquely Western. There's no discussion of reason. Well, that's the other thing. You're never gonna catch any of these. Thank you, Charles. Appreciate that. You're never gonna catch anybody. Oh, you got me. Okay, I'll back down. Like it's white man
over.
still thinks like, well, I've cornered you with reason and logic, and no, it's just power at the end of it.
It's
just
might,
power.
might and
It's just
power.
power. Like
Yep.
how do you ensure your nation? With force.
Yeah, it's
With,
the only way.
with violence and force.
Violence and boundaries.
And that's always been the
Boundaries.
case. So as much as we love to talk about human rights and the Geneva Convention,
We'll just preach at them more and educate them more.
yeah,
and
but
it just gets worse.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, even the reason why you have a human rights convention is because that was brought in by force. That's upheld because there's someone at the end of the day with a goddamn nuclear weapon. They can threaten to drop it on your head if you don't comply.
That's right.
Right? So anyway,
Ronald, thank you so much. Does great work. Appreciate it.
Ronald B.
Yeah, Ronald. Thank you, Ronald. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Okay, we have
AC, what do you have on the AC there?
So yeah, so this is interesting kind of debate about, and it's more this. I think a lot of this is like this kind of distraction. Not distraction. It's kind of the wrong word, but like a. You know, a lot of the conservative accounts, it bubbles up to the surface of well, Europeans suck and they're poor and they're lazy and they don't have these things
Death
or
for
something.
88 cent, $10, the declaration of the white man states to overthrow the tyrannical government and throw out the shitskins /WFPOs.
I mean, at some point, you can just declare it. I mean, obviously, right? But what's going to keep in place? You know what I mean? We're still, white man is still like kind of
Too timid.
for permission to make sure that we can continue to exist. Look, I get it. It's what it is. But we're beginning to organize. We're beginning. It's slowly, goddamn, like torturously slowly beginning to dawn on some of us that is like, okay. And I'm not saying like God and blow shit. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the reality of history. You know what I mean? It's like. Is that a funny meme? I forget what it is. Actually, history, violence is not closer to open to history.
That's all it is.
Oh, shit, no, like
Yeah.
that's, okay, so that's, I'm just saying the reality
It's
of
mankind.
this is, it's force, or at the very least, enforcement in some capacity of your existence, I guess, right? To a certain extent. But anyway, so
Self-defense.
so the AC thing, it's kind of funny, right? But there's like a heat wave in Europe, and then like what? There's a few accounts that had this like, oh, I went to Europe and I didn't have an AC, kind of thing. And I was like, okay, all right, sure. Like, so where I grew up, we didn't need an AC. Because you have like maybe 1 week out of the year where you actually have a real heat wave that's going to like be problematic for you. So I would assume when I went to streets, at least in the hotels there, they had AC. But some parts of Greece is tremendously poor. So yeah, they don't have like huge AC units or.
And they don't need it, and they're
like
used to it. It's actually better for you to not be in it if you can handle it.
So
you can't when you live in the Southwest.
Well,
yeah.
we'll get to that too. But it was
God,
like
South
this.
Carolina would die without it. Nothing would
With the
function in
humidity.
the South with the humidity and all that.
But they did it in Texas though before because
They
they
did?
lived
Yeah.
on the coastlines for the most part.
Well,
right?
and no one wanted some of these hot states before the white man invented air conditioning. I think I said this like 13 years ago in a video.
You're stealing my.
Oh, really? I'm sorry.
I was going to get.
All
that.
right.
Okay. Yes, that there's a positive thing to it, but then there's a negative thing, which that is part of it. But anyway, so can you follow through here? Just on my reasoning is, you saw memes like this, right? Kind of thing. Europeans are poor and they're losers, and it's like this kind of, like Benny Johnson, the conservative, like tweeting. I'm not saying he tweeted this out. I'm saying you see this regularly. Like these Europeans are retards because they're lazy and they don't have, a dryer or something. Yeah, they keep coming up, and I'm convinced it's this idea to like disconnect white Americans who have European stock with actual Europe and Europeans. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying this is what it is. It's going to be organic in one sense or whatever. But you saw this, and then it turned into this like kind of status thing where a lot of funny memes came out, right? Basically, like from my cold dead hands, like you're gonna take my AC, kind of thing. There's some other memes, and it's funny. I don't have a problem with it because it's like, yes, it's fine. You can have your AC. For me in Sweden, we didn't need it. As I said, it's more important to heat your home than to cool it down. Okay.
It's still white tech after all, so.
So this is the thing, as you said, it's white tech. So stage one, yes, you have. You have. Yes, it's good that man, and in this case white man, can control his elements, right, and control to sort of make your environment, nature, subservient to you. It's a very kind of, what would it be, not Faustian, maybe Nietzschean way of looking at it, right, in one way. So it's like, fine, good, that's like surface level. But then deep level, after this.
Warborn 21-cent dollar. Hey, great show is don't forget if Dershowitz can't have no one gets a
Pierogi.
Love and strength from both of us down here in the fallen Confederate States of America.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right. And we played a clip, thank you, good to see you listening to. If Dershowitz can't have a pierogi, no one can have a pierogi. And it's like this, if no one can have Israel, if you can't have Israel, no one can have Israel.
We'll just let him win. That's old and he's listening.
Back to the age. God damn it, I'm losing my train of thought here. Anyway, it's all good. So the AC, the deeper level to that, then, beyond the fact that, like, yes, you invent something to control your elements. It's as, it's as you said, right? It does kind of, it's not to shit on the idea and the invention of AC, but it's to say, it also does make it causes a weakness. Do you see what I'm saying? Of no longer being able to tolerate different.
And then also.
And the addition to that, let me just finish that point.
A bunch of nonsense.
This is the reason why most of the Southwest in the U.S. is as populated as it's become. Like no one would fucking want to live there without AC.
That's right.
And it's although it's a good thing that white man came up with the idea of the AC. Now it's like
I would die.
Now it's like turned into a weakness when you've weaponized some of these races where they're way too comfortable, including ourselves, in environments where they shouldn't even live and kind of multiply and procreate.
Sure.
So at the deeper level, I'm anti-AC, but on the surface level, I'm pro-AC. You see what I'm saying? I'm doing both.
If it could just be white nationalism with air conditioning, that's all cool. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's for the same reasons with Ted Kaczynski, right? Like technology makes you. It's a contradiction. At the same time as it's a kind of a conquering, it's like a way to control the elements, to control and dominate nature, take charge.
Comfort
To a certain extent, and convenience, right? But those conveniences and eventually luxuries of high tech turns us weak. You know what I mean? You can argue AC is like. In comparison to other technologies, no, it's not.
And what's going to keep all these AI data centers
Ghost
cool,
Dog
huh?
Man said human history and natural history has overlapped more often than violence is a feature, not it's the more.
features reads it all.
Yeah,
It's a
all
feature,
terrible.
not a bug. It's them or us. Yeah, well, exactly. That's right. Anyway, so the AC thing is kind of, it's more funny. It's a fun debate, right? But it is interesting that as a topic, at least, if you're just talking about it as a topic, not only can then Americans, who, unfortunately, many of them are like white of European descent. Izzy, please, you want to jump up on the desk? Or,
Yes, he does.
Okay, I got to take him out here soon.
For the record, Henrik likes a really cold room.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, again, because that's how I grew up. We don't have it hot.
No, it's
so,
true.
I mean, like,
It's just cold there, okay?
Yeah.
I do remember once being in a coffee shop, though, one time.
Yep.
One time,
cat stream, ladies and gentlemen.
my
Cat stream. Say hi.
American AC snobbery. One time I was in a cafe and it
Is it
was
big?
crowded and it was summertime and I was like, oh my god, it's like 120 degrees in here. So they have not have air conditioning.
So,
Not even like a little
what you
portable
do-
one they can turn on.
A fan, but so what we do in Sweden to circumvent the issue of
Jump in a
rising
cold
temperature
ocean.
is that you open the windows early during the
Morning
night
and night.
or in the morning, and then you close them and you keep the curtains down. And then a week max goes by, and there's like, oh, it's manageable. Okay, so why need
That's
it?
what we
But-
did when I grew up in
Yeah,
the mountains.
I know. Again, but he's causing this kind of this division, like on this issue, and he keeps repeating. And then Fox News can have the rumor Catholic, where they can now talk about, look at Mamdani. He wants to keep the ACs at 78 for New Yorkers, right? Kind of. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're losing your country, your demographics, but instead, like, Fox News can, like, with Gutfeld, like, the 5 on Mamdani's heat wave AC advice. Kind of like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's the same with Biden and the gas stoves. Like, is it retarded? Yes, of course it is. I'm not saying I'm pro. Take the gas stoves. I'm saying you're losing your country. You're losing the demographic. You're going extinct. And here you are going to
Rearranging
what are
the
you gonna do?
chairs on the
Spend 6
Titanic.
months on like, oh, you're not going to take my AC. It's like you don't even have a country to put the fucking AC in.
Well, they think,
You see what I'm saying?
but they don't see it that way.
Am I crazy?
They don't see it that way.
I
though.
know.
They're like, well, what are you talking about? You're crazy nuts. Of course we have a country.
Republicans slammed Mamdani after mayor asks New Yorkers to turn AC to 78. And then, of course, he threw, like, commie gobbledygook with Muslim
Climate
thing.
change.
It's like, of course, their own city hall is as low as 50. Someone dropped the temperature gauge to measure what New York City Hall was at. It was like, well, it's as low as 61 in some parts of it. In fact, it's a heat wave in New York, right? Kind of thing. It's like, if you can't stay cool, I'm not trying to be mean, not necessarily kind of thing, but like,
Now all the
nature-
energy we need for these, now all the energy we need to power all these air conditionings for these noms living in New York.
well, yeah, I know. That's what I'm
On
saying.
top of it.
So, like, we didn't have AC.
I don't know. Some of them, well, we wouldn't have built, I think, cities in the Southwest because white men does all the building, right? Well, we did build them, but they expanded probably. But
Yeah.
I mean, noms love heat though. They love heat. That's why they go to Florida and California.
Yeah, but my
and,
point is still, though,
Texas.
here's a heat wave they don't, and they wouldn't live in the Southwest, for example.
Because they get spoiled.
New Mexico, Arizona, what parts of Texas, Nevada, I would assume, like some of those states, right? It would be, it would have been some people there. But like, holy shit, like
definitely not the numbers
who
now.
lived there? Like, was the Chaco Canyon, or what was the
There's a couple,
latest civilization there before AC?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was like some interesting, weird, shamanic,
Yeah,
feather
and
Indian
then it
tribe or
was
something.
cowboys, raising cattle,
In those
other
states.
livestock. Well,
In those
Texas,
No, Texas, but then, there's
Yeah.
that's a little, now you get a little bit more humidity, right? Certain parts. I actually don't know about all the population
Arizona, New
demographic
Mexico.
numbers over time in those states, but I know for a fact that you would not have the expansion and the endless sprawl and
the shopping
the
malls.
phoenixes wouldn't exist without it.
Sure, of course.
I mean, a lot of things wouldn't be there if there was no AC. We've never developed other things technologically, but anyway, just making a philosophical point here. Like, what's more important here? Is it to argue over this AC thing for 6 months pieces about this continuously as a distraction decoy tactic to ignore the obvious of their, well,
What about Mumdami's race-based communism with the housing that he's trying to push? How about that? How about we hammer that
They
boy?
cover some of that.
A little bit.
He's the pusher of fundraising money to scare well, who let him in? Who lobbied for him? Who campaigned for him? Who gave him the money? Why is that in the Let's have that conversation. No, instead let's talk about
Alright, what do we have next?
last man in Minnesota. Yeah. You're looking at him, right? This is what I'm saying. You're losing your state. It's over. Here we go. But at least I was impressed.
That's me. Wondering how I ended up in this situation.
It's because people are talking about
If he wins that shit, it's because I said, okay. It's not because he was like making some Telegram group, you see, they posted this picture of this pretty white girl in a white dress in a wheat field. Like, I've never seen that before. Oh my God, where is this coming from?
Oh, they didn't even include it in the article, though?
No, but it's always like Nazi this and Hitler that and blah, blah, blah. It's like, and then I go and I look at the video of the girl who posted it. Who's played it. She looks like she's, I don't know, 19 years old. I'm like, who's this little girl reporting on all these things she doesn't understand? Like, this is the same fluff we saw 12 years ago. Remember when they were going after me so hard for this stuff? It was like that journalist Sadie put all this stuff on the map after me and wrote the book and Rise of the Valkyries and the whole piece, and she won all these awards and was interviewed everywhere, right? And she talked to me for like a few minutes or whatever. And then they kept pushing me and pushing that kind of argument of like, oh, more women in this movement. Oh, and a decade later, they're still doing it? It's embarrassing.
It's like we're in a time loop again. 10 years ago, again, yeah, here's the Harper's. He's Sadie.
Yeah. This is almost 10 years ago.
And it was just, you did a
Sayward Darby.
You did a podcast, right, with someone who's a school teacher or something. And I'm not saying it went straight to New York Times pieces, but eventually it trickled its way up there. It was like BuzzFeed wrote about it, and then Vox, and then Post wrote about it, and then CNN,
yeah,
and
that's
then,
right.
New York Times.
I'd say 2016, 17, 18 was like, man, they were hammering. I would interview girls, and it was like New York Magazine, New York Times. It was like this big thing. Oh my God, look at these racist houses. And I think a lot of it was also clickbait. Like, who are these younger, prettier women trying to understand? But I don't think it doesn't. They're trying, but it just doesn't hit the same because it's not shocking. It's nothing that like.
I got one more dead
really
line.
cares.
It was
Agent Milwaukee.
genuinely more authentically more shocking 10 years ago.
Because it was kind of.
It's already saturated with a lot lot of women. It's like, I mean, that started getting cringe when the women just throwing a MAGA hat. But that's
Yeah, exactly.
And then it was
I got
like,
one more dead mom.
Trad
Like,
White.
there's
amazing.
the influencer, and what did it turn into? I mean, there's some good women out there, obviously, I understand that, but it also turned into this kind of like influencer environment
Yes.
around it. It's like this, as you had the from trad wife to OnlyFans pipeline.
We've talked
then also-
about that. And the
even in the
OnlyFans
reverse.
to the trad
Exactly.
wife
Even in the
pipeline.
like, oh,
Yes.
OnlyFans is saturated. Let me become a trad wife and do sourdough.
Anyway, but I told them I am not a sourdough wife, by the way. I do not eat bread. Even though I like sourdough, I don't. Anyway, I was like, what is this bullshit? Like attacking women. I'm telling this little girl, how about you just go after some rapists or child predators or anyone? Like, who are these women hurting? You know, in their Telegram group. Because they have certain views on World War II. Well,
White racial consciousness.
yeah, white racial consciousness, and because they're, some people. But if white nationalists are now recruiting women, like,
Yeah.
what year is this? And also, it's like recruiting. They always say things like, you're just recruiting. I'm like, I'm just doing shows for girls like it. Like, I'm not like casting an ad. Hey, girls want to join my club?
She was 5, right? No, I'm serious. Like when that
I know. Like, she just graduated.
It's like a genuine. I'm not saying.
Well, it was legit. Like, when I was doing it, there wasn't other girls on YouTube who were making those kinds of videos, and that's what was so shocking. And I didn't do it because it's shocking. And obviously, I did it because that's where the truth took me. That's what I believed in. That's what I still believe in. Well, I used to joke around about them with that too, all these feminists, right? Like, oh, you're trying to pull a woman down who's living the truth and speaking truth to power now? I remember I used to
Well, I'll say this too, though, and the reason. Jewish power and Zionism. Instead, they avoid all that, and they just get, for the most part anyway, voices and influencers that are already, sure, they might be still edgy, and I'm not saying the journalists covering them are comfortable with them, but it's a safe target. It's a good channel. Talk about, at the very least, the anti-Semitic person, or so they realize what has happened. But they have much safer targets, and that's why, part of this, you don't see this on the scale anymore. The New York Times, I can't find the New York Times piece, but it was like the housewives of white supremacy was one of the headlines, right? I should have these.
Oh, that's all right. There's so many.
We've shown it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
No, it's just what me. I get OCD about it. I gotta show that how and this. Or remember this one? Because what I'm saying is a lot of it was about that too. It's like, oh, look at there's normal women talking about like white nationalist talk. Like, what's happening? And they were genuinely like kind of upset about it. You know what I mean? They genuinely like scared and freaked out. And of course, the difference also is like, and then they debanked us and kicked us off of payment processors, and we got our YouTube channel shut down, and you know, Facebook kicked us off and everything. Merchandise accounts, banks, you know.
And those things haven't changed. Those bans haven't lifted.
No,
They were like permanent things. Tried.
They have like, you know, kooky Candace Owens sitting there yapping about Israel or something, and that's totally fine because it's not ultimately a threat to them. Anyway, here's the goddamn clip. I'm yapping too much. Let's play this. You guys, where did he go? Where are we?
It's fine when it's like black nationalist groups or Asian or Jewish. Oh, when it's a white nationalist youth group for girls, oh my god. News! Shut it down. Even if it's it could be 5 girls talking about something white, shut it down. Put it on blast on CBS News.
You had said like the schools, we should infiltrate the systems and educate
Take
our
the schools
kids,
back. So we should take
yeah,
the
it was
schools
like,
back.
oh my gosh, what are they doing? Yeah, they are genuinely like freaked out.
Yeah,
by that. And I was
they
like,
were
shut
so
the ball down. Shut it down. Tear it down right now.
So scared.
And here's the 5. I'm sorry, 19. This is riveting CBS News reporting.
She still wears strawberry shortcake panties.
Last chance to get out safely. I repeat, 2 minutes.
White nationalist groups have
Little girl
targeted young men
panties.
across the U.S. and now they're recruiting girls.
Oh no.
In early May, there was a telegram post by
Oh my God, stop the
There was a
presses.
telegram
That was
post.
a telegram.
That's what I
I
mean.
saw a telegram
Oh my
post.
God! And there was a picture of this white girl in a
CBS
wheat
News.
field,
Yep.
and I just, oh
And
my
I
God,
peed my little
OMG.
girl pants.
group called United Youth, which oversees white nationalist groups for young men across the country. And
I've
they
never heard of
announced this all-female branch, which experts say is
I'm sure they're doing great work.
I'm sure there.
I'm sure they're.
first of its kind in the U.S. The post said that
First
this
of its
branch
kind in the
will have its
US.
own support roles and mission, but it's
Well, but this is just, isn't it just adjacent to Hatred Front, right? At least they're using that,
Maybe.
obviously running with that type of symbology. But that's what
Hey,
it, that's what it,
like,
of course, no, it's
mind
great.
your own
It's great.
business, little girl.
Yeah.
support roles and mission, but it's unclear what that mission will actually entail. These male
It's going to be murdering non-whites, obviously. Haven't you figured this out yet, little girl?
groups called youth clubs have been documented meeting up and distributing white nationalist propaganda,
We
participating
can't even
in
show
combat
it.
sports,
Just to
and
blur out.
hiking.
It's
So
okay to
far,
be
they've
white,
also tracked
flyer.
the activity of the
I mean, some of the guys are blurred off faces. They do.
Yeah, but the flyer-
female branch, Young Columbia, in Wisconsin and Illinois, where they've been documented meeting up with male youth club members and distributing propaganda. Experts
Oh
tracking
my
United
God.
Youth say it's difficult to tell how many members there actually are.
She's reading here
Yeah.
that experts say it's hard to track. We need to surveil more flock cameras in the woods in Wisconsin, everyone. Okay, got it.
My
We do
Jewish
know
boss
that
told
My
me
Jewish
that,
boss says the ADL needs more money.
when it
Okay.
comes to the male youth clubs, in under 2 years, they've expanded to every state in the U.S. Young Columbia uses social media platforms like TikTok and Telegram to recruit members. CBS News identified a TikTok account that appeared to be associated with Young Columbia, and its reposts featured content that was racist, anti-Semitic, and anti-immigrant.
Face.
Shortly after CBS reached out to TikTok
Got a
about the
ban.
account, it was taken down.
of course.
TikTok spokesperson pointed us to its community guidelines, which says that the platform prohibits hate speech and the promotion of hateful ideology. Experts on extremism say that Gen Z's embrace of white
Experts on
nationalism is complicated.
Anti-whites
but
say.
Experts on fucking over white
Yeah.
people say.
one
it's-
researcher we spoke with pointed to some young people's cynicism about the state of the country. CBS News reached out.
But
Yeah,
we're not
you
going
think-
to. But we're not
you
going to.
think-
But we're not
think-
going to talk about that as,
Yeah,
as
'cause-
white kids are now a minority.
Because things are just fucking great in this country, huh?
Yes, it is.
God.
United Youth and Young Columbia for comment, and United Youth initially responded when asked for an interview, but then they stopped responding and
wonder
didn't
why.
provide a statement.
And that's it. Okay, well. Yes.
Yes. So much for the live and let live, and find your own truth and find your peoples and like power to the peoples.
Again, it's, look,
If you see or hear
same like
anything
the EU
from
or something, and I talked about it in the Western Weird show, but like, oh no, really? The European Commission basically rejected the Save Europe Act through the European Citizens Initiative. Like, and I'm not saying they shouldn't try it. This is not coming down.
It's the
on-
values of the Talmud.
This is not saying that they shouldn't have tried that, Selner and Lauren Diggerbrook there. But I'm just saying, yes, because like the very system was set up to operate as a boot on your neck to prevent you from actually organizing in terms of nationalism. The origins of the European Union is certainly many, we looked in and out, but part of it, a major part of it, you gotta start shut down nationalism like Nazi. So anything that basically continues the existence of like white people, like the idea that you have a right to not make yourself go extinct and prevent your genocide. Like
Exactly.
these are things that are like That's baked into the system itself. Like we will simply just ban it or defund it or both, or criminalize it, outlaw it. We'll just ban your party. We'll defund you. You try to approach an initiative to get us to address the demographic replacement. We'll just shut it down, right? I'm just saying, these institutions are not going to be. I'm not criticizing Sellner or Ebeler. I'm just saying, sure, fine, expose it, talk about it, show their true colors.
I mean, we knew that was going to happen.
We knew it was going to happen.
I'm sure
right?
Martin did too.
Yes, I'm sure, right? So, but it's like, yeah, that's what happened. They will just shut it. You're going to need, these institutions are going to they're going to have to crumble.
They're not ours.
They're not ours. They're set up to prevent us from actually being able to fight against it more than this, right? So it's baked into the very foundational values of the EU. I know we're flip-flopping between the US and the EU here now, but I'm saying it's very much the same with America, right? But the Supreme Court can step in and say, no, like, we're going to continue with the citizen birthright bullshit. We're going to continue to bring in H-1Bs, and while we try to do mass deport illegals, we're still going to try to bring in record numbers of Chinese students and Indian H-1Bs and shit like that.
Because we'll check every single one of them.
Yep.
We'll use these special devices where we can look inside their hearts and their minds and know all their motives and know if they're good people.
That's right. That's right.
Matthew Anonymous, thank you so much, says there's a good seemingly good guy, named Matt, who runs a healthy and organic lifestyle Telegram channel. He recently entered our circles and woke up. I spoke to him. He'd be happy to do a show with you. He goes by Cultivate Elevates on Telegram. I can send you his details on your email if you'd like. Yeah, check it out.
Someone's saying that.
Check it out.
I think someone's saying that. Throw some shade on it, maybe? All right. Okay. All right. Well, sure. Okay, fine. Obviously, new voices. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Send them over.
Sure. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Should we end with some funny clips?
Yeah, and then we're going to go into the next segment, right? We're going to talk about Owen's hair. What is going on there? What's happening with some of these content creators?
I want to cast a little bit of a wider net than just Owen's hair, but yes, that is true. I'm not going to deny that we're going to talk about Owen's hair. What happened with Owen Schroyer's hair? No, but I want to talk actually about content creator crash outs. And I'm not saying everyone has a total crash out, but he's going through something, obviously.
The hair is that makes me think it's a crisis.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about that in After Flash here.
I know we all have bad times and bad seasons. We get tired, we get sick, it's hard fighting the system all the time, but I will not dye my hair orange. Okay?
Yeah, I mean,
I will not do it.
That's fine, but I'm saying it comes in the wake of a kind of an identity crisis. But it's only him. We get that. The quartering was never kind of like our guy side, but he was talking about woke stuff. Like quartering has that crash out. Sticks. What the hell happened to Sticks Hexenhammer, right?
Drugs, I think.
Owen Schroyer seems to be going through something. I don't know what's going on with him. There's a few other ones like that too. I was going to talk about the World Cup, by the way. There's the good and the bad from the World Cup. There's some funny things with Norway's team about the World Cup, which I do want to focus on.
It's mostly
Holland.
bad.
Well, yeah, bad. But it's good because it's actually showing that your Africans versus my Africans. People are fed up and tired of it. And there's all this violence and anger and rage around the World Cup too. It's amazing to watch. Why? Because because the world fucking sucks. That's why. So you try to force some sports ball.
And even that, there's no escape anymore.
Yes, exactly.
You can't escape into sports. You can't escape into movies. You can't. Nope. It's an inward journey, white man, until the outward catches up.
Yep, that's right. Okay, so anyway, we'll do that after. I'm going to play just 2 fun things. But yeah, RedIceMembers.com, $10. Sign up over there. Help us out. Support us. If you like what we do, we are only here because of you and your support. Memberships helps tremendously. Donos, we appreciate those as well, guys, today. Thank you for all the support. But yeah, sign up for a membership, get access to Western Warrior, After Flash, second hour of many of the interviews. We have just a huge archive over on RedIceMembers.com, exclusive members videos and stuff like that. Check out the full series, still ongoing, by the way, on the Great Refinement that Lana did. Some great stuff in there, just for members, by the way, for the time being. So that's exclusive content. I think you have, 3 in the series so
Yes,
far?
and I've got several more to record, yes.
Look, you can sign up over there if you want instant access. Or you can sign up on Subscribe Star if you want instant access and join us for After Flash right away. because unfortunately, since we are banned and censored, financially hampered by some of these payment processes, because we're debanked from Wells Fargo back in the day, and that still lingers over our heads, we do have to manually activate your accounts over on redicemembers.com. So if you want instant access to check it out right away, also subscribe to our that's right there. But yeah, I promise a couple more videos because they were kind of funny. It had to do with like the race mix and stuff. Check the replies down below on this one if you want to do this. This is fun. Total re-migration. It's turning around. Kids look like nothing like that. Is that Instagram? I think it is. You always have the mandatory, I forget what platforms are these now, what they are?
The single mama.
The single mom.
So many of those.
22 years old, raised at 17 and currently pregnant. Doing the job 2 men failed at.
So she had 2 black kids and 2 different black men?
This is why it's important to have a good dad. Like this one.
What am I here with today?
Leah.
Leah, would you ever date a black guy?
No.
Why not?
Because my dad wouldn't like it.
Why wouldn't he like it?
All right, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us.
But of
Really
course she
You're
likes
racist
black.
yourself.
Of course she likes black guys. So this is like her video making fun of that, right?
That was AI.
Was it AI?
But it's
Yep.
well, it's not just the younger women, by the way. It's the older too.
It's an NGO activist.
It's an NGO. This is the green card marriage.
Yeah,
You've seen
exactly.
I'm not sure if this is AI. It doesn't look like it.
Oh,
Yep, good stuff.
oh,
Okay.
man.
Anyway, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out with us for a little bit during Flashback Friday. And watch out for that coronavirus. Because you never know.
It's got some bite.
It got some bite. Yes, it does. But you gotta watch out for it. So that's the biggest bioweapon we got around today.
Sexually transmitted.
We're going to continue to have some good times and some laughs over in After Flash, ladies and gentlemen. So please join us over there. It's well worth. It's only $10. Sign up.
Do
$10.
it.
Got to shield some of our shit here. That's how it goes, right? No, but it's going to be a good show. We're going to talk about, as we said, some of the content creator crash outs. We're going to talk about the World Cup a little bit. The only good thing about it is basically how long it's going to be being played. It looks like a nice, like a white area. It's just, I get a kick out of him like knocking down people. All right, anyway, so that's coming up. Thank you guys for joining us. I want to say thank you to our incredible, amazing, fantastic, and uber white supporters over at the executive producers section over here. Arctic Wolf, King Albert, first out the gates. Thank you, sir. We got Morgan Fox from America First Books. We got Henry White, Soccer Mom. Stay angry. Purple Haze, thank you for joining us. Appreciate your support as well. We also have Glenn. Thank you for your support, Glenn. We appreciate you. Thank you for being an executive producer together with President. That's President. Bunga. We got Good Luck Laugh. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you as well. We got number 1 Jeeves. Thank you to you, sir. Appreciate it. We also have Hungarian Mom. Thank you for being there for us. We appreciate you guys. We can be there for you. Sun Destroyer 520. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the support. We also have the Deplorable Extraordinaire. Thank you so much. We also have Santoso joining us as an executive producer. Thank you, Santoso. We have the Boo Man as well. Thank you so much for your support. We appreciate you. We also have Charles Turner Jr. Good to see you in the chat today as well, Charles. Thank you for joining us. We got DJ Snow Snow. Thank you for your support. Appreciate it greatly. We also have Bertrand Compere. Last but not least. Thank you, sir. Our producers, Johansson, Lero Deman, Eyes Open, Single Action Army, Lord H.P. Lovecraft, Trevor, Der Schwabe, Alcyon, Aurelian, Perfect Fruit. We have Greg M. J. Barr, Chris W. Skarzinski, Muskrat, Centurion, Scott James Henderson, Deer in the Headlights, Hadrian, and Ernst Jaeger. Thank you guys. That's our producers. If you want to get one of those, producer or executive producer tier, you can do that over at redicemembers.com or
Hey
subscribe.
babe, some great news. I did great get that air conditioner.
I don't even want your name
So
and
it's
credit.
right
You want a
outside
special
my
shout out from us here at
Yeah,
Red
I
Eyes.
think I'm gonna just
Help us grow and
play
expand.
it on my place.
You have one of those tiers.
I'll be back tomorrow.
Thank you.
Get the air conditioner installed, and then we can go to your
All right,
brother's
so
party.
we'll take a little break right there.
I'm
After
really
class coming up right after
And then
the
maybe
break.
after your brother's
Players are
party,
embedded on
we can go see
Redicemembers.com.
Karen.
Live chat
And,
there as well. Just click out
that's
the
probably
menu, go to
the
live
plan, I
stream.
think, at this point.
If you're new over at redicemembers.com.
Hey, if you're done studying, give me a ring.
Appreciate you. And then we have players embedded on locals and subscribe star already, so go check that out. Join us over there as we continue for more. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Vote first. Stay white, everyone. We'll see you later.
Yeah.
White fucking power. Fuck you. Now, do make sure that you follow us on our Rumble channel for more Red Ice TV on rumble.com or on X at Red Ice TV. You can, of course, go to redice.tv as well. Tune in to our live streams and shows. Flashback Friday live on Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern. No-Go Zone Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern. We also do interviews, videos, clips, and Western Warrior is available Tuesdays, exclusive for our supporters and subscribers at redicemembers.com or on our locals, redicetv.locals.com or subscribestar.com/redice. Get a membership, check out everything that we do, and support the show.
Come on, bro. It don't take that long. Come on now. We've been there about an hour. God damn.
I left 2 in there, brother. Stop bitching.
I ain't bitching. I'm messing with you, bro. Cheer up a little bit with your life. You gotta be happy, man. It is, bro. It is pretty good, bro. There's still one in there. I just grabbed one, bro. Left the other. He's being honest with you. I need more.
Nice. I love it. I love it.
Oh, yeah, bro. It's a chill lobby for real. I was just fucking around.
Yeah, I was good.
There's been some really cool players the last couple rounds tonight. You can find any one of that orange. I don't get there's some orange circuitry, yes.
I got a hatch key too if you guys want to hatch out.
Heck yeah, bro.
So there was a looted.
The fucking chicks, dude. All over the place.
I see 1, 2, 3 people looting. We'll wait for you at the hatch. Picked up a bunch of rubber already.
I don't have a key.
I'm still waiting for a few people.
Oh, listen to this. This is good shit. Hello. Yeah, I came up with this. Yeah, so start by getting the air conditioner installed. I was able to get another one. I think it looks cute. I made the executive decision. I did look at all the air conditioners there. I think I got the cutest. Go late to Mickey's party. And we can head over to where Karen is. So I guess that's yeah, that should be fun. I'll be late night, so that's Saturday and Sunday we're going you got a bad foot, just take it easy. Yeah, there's a lot going on, right? So, yeah. That kind of sucks. It's not ideal. Not ideal. Right. Yeah, it's well, that's not good. From the point of pain, yeah, that's totally good. Yeah, definitely wear the boot, minimum. It definitely has to be done. Yeah, and then, what? He's growing on me. I know, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I underestimated him. He's a boy. Yeah, exactly. Because he's got that tattoo on his body. Based in liquid. If only he could, the man could hit. I feel like I wish he could hit better. What was that saying? I'm playing a little bit of Arc Raiders right now. I'm trying to catch up. I lost a lot of items. Supposed to not die.
Spread the truth.
Stop dying.
Document it. Prove it. Make it irrefutable, and you too will become dangerous to those who admire us in lies and enslave us.
And listen to Red Eyes. Oh, Red Eyes, you gotta
But because they are lying, it's possible to expose them. This is their...
That's what they call Red Eyes.
By comparison, we have nothing
basically,
to hide, therefore we have no reason to lie. And we wouldn't want to even if we could. Truth is a far superior weapon
they're
than
nationalists.
deceit.
And they've been
It's a weapon which is denied to them.
for a long time.
And in the end, it will be the decisive weapon that destroys them completely.
They've been able to actually put some traction on X, which is, you know, that's where you get traction. Yeah, pretty good shows. Yeah. Definitely pro-white, European. And they're totally on our side. Pretty good. They do a pretty good show. And I assume you're studying right now. I'm watching this.
Loops around twice now.
Oh my god. Well, I guess at least her butt's not saggy, you know? She's taking care of it. Maybe by doing that, I don't know.
I mean, it's possible, yeah. I like the way she's looking. Hula hoop.
She's very into it, I can tell.
Yeah. You like that?
Yes.
Is that
I
fun?
did not expect that.
You did not expect that?
No.
Well, as you said, at least it's better than the average, what is it, like 2040? The cutoff point could be argued, of course, when the battery is expected.
Oh, really?
basically either potassium is accumulating in the T tubule, and my potassium is being released from the sarcoplasm to the extracellular fluid, and it's hyperpolarizing the cell and lowering the membrane potential, interfering in my release of calcium from the cytoplasmic reticulum. So I ate some fresh mozzarella and finished the fresh mozzarella so I can get some more calcium to my arm. But also, while that's happening, I have an excess of ADP and phosphate, which is slowing my phosphate it's inhibiting.
Scout team's last confirmed position was one of the field depots
from the
east of it.
sarcoplasmic reticulum, and decreasing the porcine production of the myofibrils. But that's for short term. Since I've been doing this long term, my fuel depletion is from my glycogen and glucose level declining, and my electrolyte loss through sweat. Well, that's a different thing though.
You got all that, chat?
I'm sweating because of the heat wave. So I'm losing up. Maybe I should drink electrolytes. And also, central fatigue, less motor signals from my brain. My brain is like acting, what the F? And so, releasing ammonia is inhibiting my brain, and there's also this will and psychological will that's decreasing in me, that big panic state.
Wow. You got all that? You're live, by the way, so you just explained that big brain of yours to,
Muscle fatigue. I'm explaining. It's shooting things down my back. And I'm gonna look fat for tomorrow. Like, this whole thing sucks.
What? You don't look fat. You look skinny.
I told Karen we're still planning to meet her. I'm gonna say, closer to 9 or better. She wants to meet at 9.
Is that possible? Coming from Manhattan? Yeah, if we leave at like 7, I guess. Yeah, that should be possible.
We'll be coming from...
Oh, on that website? Did you sign us up?
I didn't get us tickets yet, no.
Alright, just ask them to get you 2 tickets.
What?
Oh, you can't hear me? Ask him to get 2 tickets.
You think Mikey's gonna buy it for us? I don't think he's gonna buy my ticket. He never bought my ticket.
I thought you said he was, so you said he doesn't. Alright, alright, I'll just buy it then. Or can we just show up and buy it there?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, let's do that.
I think that's better too.
Because remember that time we bought tickets and then they didn't even check? So it's almost like we bought tickets for no reason.
Exactly, yeah. I feel like
that's going to happen again, yeah. Especially if you're paying for drinks anyway. It should just be free entry and then you pay for drinks. I think that's the fairest.
Yeah, but then they don't want too many people. It makes the crowd less, you know?
Uh-huh.
Hey, this is $45.
Yeah. Who?
What's this guy's name? I don't know.
Oh, the new guys? I don't know.
Not Jazz, the other Grisham.
I don't know, babe. I'm bad with names, especially baseball.
Yeah, me too. Oh my gosh. Alright, maybe I'll wear my papers since I can't write anymore. But really, this is more important than my paper. I have to learn all this. It's like the first time I'm looking at all this stuff. I think I went to school really tired a couple of days, and like it was like the day after like that fight that like at Trump's place. I was exhausted from that. I did not. It's like I didn't even go to school that day. Like I had no idea what the teacher taught. Like I missed that whole lecture.
But you were there. You were just too tired.
I was there, but I was just so tired, and I forgot my notebook and like stuff like that. I think like too tired. But that's the thing. Like you have to be healthy when you're going to this.
Yeah. To the party? Yeah. Well, that's why we gotta take it. We gotta take it easy.
Yeah.
You know, you should probably like just grab like a table or something and then just chill. You know.
Yeah.
'Cause it's really not good to go out on that foot and to drink. So that's like double.
Yeah, I probably won't drink much.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm not your mom.
I'll just get one drink, you know, and nurse it, you know. Like, but it's gonna be hot, so like, you know.
Right.
Yeah, like it'll go down easy. So maybe 2 drinks at max, and like, you know, water.
Yeah, lots of water, for sure.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be 90 degrees tomorrow, 95 degrees tomorrow.
No way. Well, at least we have it working air conditioner. Is that thing like still like 5 minutes works, 20 minutes doesn't work?
Yeah. It's getting a little better though.
Really?
Now it's like working for more than a minute. It's working for longer periods of time.
Oh, sweet. Maybe I could just return the air conditioner. Like, I'm $300 on.
I turned it off. Actually, I went to my room. Bernie turned it off, so I let it stay off for a while.
Okay.
And then when I turned it back on, it was hot air for a few seconds, and then it got cool. Damn. I feel like if I just kick this thing really hard, you know, sometimes you kick something and it starts working.
Yeah, I know that feeling, but don't do that.
Well, I can't with my foot.
Yes, please don't do that. That would be bad. That would be really bad, if you know what I mean.
Alright.
Alright, we're deploying a field depot. Field depot deployed. Alright, we escaped. Was that?
That's why you gotta bulk up.
Oh yeah.
Because muscle strength depends on muscle size, primarily muscle size. So like the bigger your muscle, the stronger you are.
I didn't know that. Makes sense to me. Alright, I need 5 humidifiers, 4 advanced electrical components, and 2 Leaper pulse units. Can you help me out with that?
What are you doing, building a bomb?
No, it's an expedition trip.
Nice.
So, undertaking an expedition means your raider leaves the Rust Belt for good. Preparing your caravan takes time and resources, and when it departs, much of your progress resets. Some rewards carry over to your next raider until the next expedition.
So a thicker muscle has more cross bridges, so you have more neurons that can get to and more like calcium can get to your nerves, like if you have a bigger muscle.
Oh wow, that's cool.
A cross bridge is the area that I think it allows the area. Let me make sure. I can't see anymore. It's getting dark. Oh, and alright, well that's not that. Oh, I did all this today too.
I like the sound of that. It sounds like you did more than you thought you did.
I cannot believe how many pages I wrote today of notes.
Good.
That's
That's good. Alright. That's really good. That's good shit.
Yes, I needed it.
I'm proud of you, babe. Now make me a sandwich.
I know, right? Get to the kitchen, lady.
Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble for that.
Not by me.
Not by you. I know, but because you're cool. But I might get canceled by others.
Crossbridge when myosin binds to exposed active site on actin, an actin protein. And that's what allows the power stroke when myosin releases ADP and phosphate bench and tugs on actin, and the head remains there until it binds into a new ATP. That's when the muscle is literally flexed when the cross bridges form. That's literally when the muscle is flexed. You need those cross bridges.
Alright. Can you give me a visual on that little cartoon? Something that really drives it home.
It's like when you have competing robots and there's like zigzagged information, but they're in lines. So you've got a lot, but then they're like in every other. They're like two different formations. So they're like next to each other in one, and then in and out on the other. And then so when they all. So then, let's say, I don't know how to say it. So like the paddles, when the paddles go a certain way all at one time, and you're moving like to the left or to the right, then that's when the muscle's flexing. That's the cross bridge.
Okay, makes sense. Oh shit, you need help? For now. Thank you, though.
Who's that over there?
Oh, that's after.
Oh, that's what she said after.
Shredder.
What?
No, not talking to you.
She looks pretty, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah, she's very pretty. Hey, what's up, Shredder?
turning off.
Alright, well, just, like I said, I can always return.
We'll see. No, you know, it's still turning off. It's still not right.
Yeah, I mean, like, fuck it, let's return it. Either way, we're returning something.
Right.
Hey, what's up, man? Alright.
Oh, you didn't put your socks away?
Yeah, I saw it. Leave them there.
I took the cup downstairs.
Okay, alright, thanks. Yep. Ignition works.
say what's happening tomorrow?
4th of July?
What?
4th of July?
What day is it?
On Saturday. Yes, I will. Oh, I got one view on my thing. Yes. Yes.
They're like, it's impossible.
By comparison, we have nothing to hide, therefore we have no reason to lie. And we wouldn't want to even if we could. Truth is far superior weapon than deceit. It's a weapon which is denied to them. Unless it will be impossible to destroy it.
At least her butt's not saggy, you know, she's taking care of it. Maybe by doing that, I don't know.
I mean, it's possible, yeah.
She's very into it, I can tell.
Yeah, you like that?
Yes.
Is that
I
fun?
did not expect that.
You did not expect that? Well, as you said, at least it's better than the average, what is it now? Is it by 20, 40? The cutoff point could be argued, of course, when the butts will be exposed.
Can you hear this?
I note that that's they're at the Happy Meal stand aisle in McDonald's.
So these are
that's
some pants that she. I don't even need to ask.
You don't
I don't
have to
even
ask.
need to know.
But what you need to know is that that's
don't
what
wanna
America is
see it.
about. Oh, right there, that's what America is about. Right there. Burgers and balloon butts. Okay, it kind of makes you ponder, right? As America is turning 250, which is very short in consideration of some other nations. Obviously, right? But
Sweden, like 1,000 years. Well, I mean, technically, is like a sovereign nation.
You could argue, back and forth. It could be. I mean, if you want to draw a line, you could say 4,000, but technically, it's like formalized. We're talking about like 1,000 years. Maybe.
I know, because I was telling you, I was like, well, 250 years. You're like, basically, that ain't shit.
I mean, what makes it interesting though is because it was founded by other Europeans that have a tradition of a nation before that, which makes it unique, right? These kind of the outcrops of other European nations is a very. And it's not a unique phenomenon. Other nations come from other nations. That's just how it works, obviously. But I'm saying because of the proximity to the modern age, it becomes very bizarre and strange.
Yes.
But anyway, so we're gonna have some laughs today too, okay?
Please. I need some freaking laughs. Don't we need some joy?
We got some stupid shit we need to laugh. We're gonna have some good times today. That's what we do. And then of course we get some serious parts.
You have to have a balance, right?
But anyway. So, should we start out with that then? Some fun clips?
No, I want the depressing stuff, like right out the gates. You know, the first 5 minutes, just hit me with the worst.
Okay, well, I thought
I mean, really, when we watch some of these things, it is kind of depressing. Yeah, it is.
I mean, it's funny, but it's depressing also at the same time. That's what it is. It's the idiocracy.
She can, like two blacks can ride back with her on her ass to Africa.
Camel humps right there.
Yeah.
What's the story? What she got in there?
She's got like hair and nails.
Is that some Holocaust joke?
Should be.
Camel humps. All right, okay. Anyway, guys, we'll get into it here later. Obviously, jokes like what the hell is happening here at 250? And how the nation, how the American nation is being basically just handed away. You know, just here you go. Here's SCOTUS coming in and doing their, birthright citizenship. Actually, we need more. We should definitely continue that.
We like birth tourism.
That's legitimate stuff going on. Anyway, so but let's begin here. Okay, so we got some cringe female stuff at the beginning. This is one of our favorite channels here. Is it roast beef unleashed? Is that what it's called? Let's go. Here we go. Nice.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, it's raining.
That's not what they meant when they said hourglass. That's not what they meant.
Let me meet these guys.
I mean, originally when we talked about the perfect hourglass figure, we never meant that. Okay? Oh my God.
No way, really?
I'll
believe it.
Yankee Stadium.
Like they want to go
Yankee
back in
Stadium.
some parts, I don't know.
What's happening there?
Yeah, they stopped the
Yeah, it's like
game.
there's some extra cushion she put in there, you know?
Damn.
No, it's just fact.
It's where the Ozempic, it gathers up around that section before it comes out.
I will never have that problem.
No. It's red ice. It's the one I was telling you about. Yeah, it's a lady and a man.
I can get whatever I want and not look like that.
It's not just a man. Not just a man.
Lose some weight. Okay, we got so she can go to the gym though. So if you do
What about the love handles? I thought, you know? The thicker the cushion and all that.
love to leave.
The thicker the cushion, the sweeter the pushing. Wasn't it his Spinal Tap? I remember that. How come I remember all the dirty stuff?
You got a dirty mind.
Brings it right out.
Yep. Yeah, what is it? No, it's not. What is it? Fupa? Gunt, right? It's a gun, but it's a love handle. It's a love.
It's definitely a
bounce. Okay, but anyway, so she can go to the gym for some. What's this called again? Marimba? What's this called?
Marumba? Oh God, that's what is it? Zalumba?
Mamba Fitness. There we go. Let's check this out. America 250 right there. This is what it's all about.
It's all just ghetto bullshit. They probably do this kind of stuff too. They have like a toddler in their house.
They're making fun of blacks.
Doing
It's
their
pretty based.
working. They're dancing around. They're making mac and cheese.
Crafts mac and cheese. What is it? Someone says say ass right there too? I mean, is that, wasn't that the favorite movie?
That's where we're at. I'm just so sick and tired of hearing this music everywhere. Just like when we went out to lunch the other day. It's just like I'm gonna be that person who's gonna complain on the shit music. I'm looking around. No one likes this shit, and no one speaks up when they need to. Instead, they're just gonna, white neighborhood is just gonna complain on someone's yard because the grass is like this much too long or something. No, we need to be complaining on the black music. And annoying, annoying hip hop, pop, Rihanna. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I am tired of hearing it everywhere I go. Like, I don't want to go out to eat. I don't want to go out shop anywhere. Like, I don't want to take my kids to those places because all I hear is this music.
Is it the function of society, like to speak so much to the music that we actually well adjusted to just surrender and just give up on it? And at this point, I was like, fine. It's like I'm gonna back into that bush, like Homer Simpson, and just to disappear. I'm just like, all right, fine, you can have it. Let it burn. Right? It's just fat and just. I don't know, it's just
so bad. Yeah, the decay. It's too far.
Yeah, and it's like
that forest is decaying. We just need a fire.
Purge.
Clean it out.
Purge. I mean, and this is like
controlled burn.
Including in our own ranks.
Get rainy.
Anyway, so if you don't, so then you're on the flip side of the bed and the Negro pitch, the timbre, because even if it's like white people singing, they're mimicking that thing. It's this the stuff in the restaurant I'm talking about. It was like whiny.
And we told the waitress, and she
sounds like black.
And the waitress agreed, and all the waitresses didn't like him. Like, speak up, mutiny. This is when you should have a revolution against this shit. She's like, tell the manager. And I go look at the manager, and it's like that guy who should be listening to like heavy rock and metal. He's like younger. I'm like, you're telling me he's listening to this faggotry music? Gay faggotry music?
Some Jew came in with some payola scheme where he played this music. It'll make them drink and make more money.
Well, it made me just want to get the hell out of here. Yeah, he literally sits there. And
he's just like, you just saw the pain on his face. Like, he's just like struggling.
All the
this is
sugar in the world.
embarrassing. This is embarrassing music. Like, yeah, I agree.
We got a based kid.
Here we go. Here's one. Here's one. Let's enjoy it. I don't even know what we're looking at here, but who cares? This is Spiteful Mutant 250.
Eating a protein bar. Pretty good. Yeah, I had rice and a piece of steak.
I think if you gotta come up.
And she's got like white face. She's like mining.
Oh, shit. Forgot.
It's just into the fire.
Why? What did you eat?
We're stuck there. We're stuck on the Hoochie Mama.
Oh, you didn't? Yeah, eat the salad we bought. There's plenty left.
We're stuck there.
Yeah, I have lettuce, and I'm gonna put like with some kind of a fish on it. I think I have.
I don't know where they
fish or something.
All right. Yeah, whatever. What have we got in the fridge?
I think I still may have some goat cheese. I think I may have a tomato you brought me.
Yeah.
So, I'll make a little salad with I think I have some kind of canned fish in it. So.
Yeah, make a little salad and sorry we can't.
A little vinegar, that's it.
This is Prozac, girl.
Good. Yeah. All right.
Maybe some olives. It'll be like a Mediterranean salad.
Yeah. Kind of like what we had last or you had last night.
Yeah, that was a Mexican salad.
Yeah, high percentage. Yeah.
I don't know the difference.
It surprises me even sometimes.
Well, they're two different places.
The people that I find out
Mediterranean is more closer to European, but it's also kind of between Europe and Middle Eastern. It's on the Mediterranean Sea. You got a lot of olives.
Yeah, you can fix her up. You can get her
I have onion. I could saute some onion if I could, but I can't, so I'm not going to. But I could maybe put a little onion in there that's not sauteed, but I don't like that as much. It's so overpowering.
Let's blow shit up.
Uh-huh.
But okay, now this is kind of like it's disgusting, but it's funny, and she totally deserves it considering what she's trying to do. Okay.
Anyway, that's all I got.
Cool.
We have to put the light
Parking
on.
gone bad. Yep. Yep. Because you're acting like a dog. That's why. Or a bitch.
And then they actually she's getting raped by her dog, and she's like, I'm going to put this up there because people want to see it.
You know,
It's so important for the world to see it.
The clicks, you know, he went around.
We played it.
Okay, we make fun of wives now. And
the dog's like, it smells like me, so. This is my non-caffeinated self, folks. I have quit caffeine for 2 days.
Everyone's enjoying it.
What was that?
Alright, so we've made fun of some wives here.
Oh, they're restarting it? Alright, I guess it wasn't raining enough.
Right, yeah.
Oh my god, that mouth!
Want to be my lover?
That's what happened.
Some guy's like, yeah, I'll get in on that.
I don't know why you all have to make fun of Israel all the time. Huh? God dang it. All right.
Yeah, like Jews never make fun of the goyim ever. Like they haven't been doing that for the last 50 years now in like every TV show.
Well, you know, but let's not leave hey, we all know there's a few ones on the rankings. Or Somalis.
That's shockingly close.
What was that?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Let's
how these orc-like figures always just match up.
Now let's complete the Predator joke.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Whose voice do I hear?
Just the wind.
Okay.
Hey, I got a couple chats here.
Just shit posting.
I hear a lot of voices.
Arctic Wolf, thank you so much.
Huge.
There's a streamer.
Shit. Albert.
He sent 575.
575. That's
Oh,
a
where's
challenge.
that in the back?
Yes.
575.
It's a video game.
Yeah, you guys at least do your part. Like,
It's
share,
fictional
subscribe, help us out. Okay? Happy 4th, guys. Going to have to catch us later. We're at a friend's cookout.
a
I just wanted
desert.
to say that America was founded by whites, for whites. The Immigration Act of 1790 proves it. I have love for what America stands for. I just am sad at what it's become. Yes.
Yep, correct.
Anyway, have a great weekend and take care. Love you guys.
Same. Thank you, Albert, so much. Give King Albert Club Romans in chat. Give him some hails, some shout outs.
Controlling
Love you, Albert. Thank you so much for the incredible support. That's a challenge today, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm
574.
controlling him.
I like the random. We love you, man. Thank you so much.
Something about
We
the
appreciate
thing.
it. No, I
Oh, and Bill Biz,
Thank you
thank you so much. Lana, excellent interview with Ties. Yeah, that was great. Seemed to be many gen identity groups throughout Europe years ago. I didn't realize they were banned in France. Ridiculous, but not surprising. Yeah, that was awesome. And it was her second English interview, right? Her first one was taken down because I was with Brittany Pettibone like many years ago. And then I told her, I said, you need to put it out on blast in English. What is happening with this court case? And like start doing some English videos, and I adore her. I think she's absolutely sweet and genuinely great. And then she did, and it just blew up. It was like 6 million views on one of her videos, and of course Elon was sharing it, but he wasn't sharing our interview. He wasn't sharing clips from our interview that everyone else was sharing. Of course not. But
go on, Mom.
yeah, what the heck? What the heck?
I have no idea.
She's a real one. If you guys didn't know that one, guys, and she's still single too.
So I remember someone tried to go after her. Look, she hasn't mentioned Israel once. It's like she hasn't been posting on X. She's not one of these like every thought I have I post on X all the time. She's like barely used to the account. So it's like not everyone posts all the things they think about stuff on X all the time. Like
exactly.
slow down,
And she has
relax.
TikTok and she's
She
on
mentioned it in the
Instagram.
show. She talked about Jordan Bardella, who's like
She is
siding
there.
with Israel and stuff.
She had a court case, for saying that black's a rape, you know, in France. So like she just had to pay a fine and all that. Like she gives nods. Like, and with me, she was very open. So like, yeah.
Okay, so, yes, indeed. Let me switch over here. If you do want to send a donor, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to try to meet the goal that Albert's out here today, you can do so at jonahbox.org/red-ice-tips. Don't forget to check the little boxes that write us a comment. See the message, read that out here. You can use PowerChat.live/red-ice. You can use Ko-Fi.com/red-ice-tips. Of course, Rumble works, but we prefer these options because Rumble is still kind of iffy. It's hit and miss. Sometimes we don't even see the chats that you send out there afterwards, so we don't know what they're doing.
Sometimes we don't even see them afterwards.
That's just it. That's what I'm saying. It disappears. Like, okay, interesting. We got 5 super chats and only 3 are showing. So, anyways, these are the preferred methods if you want to make sure that we actually get your dono and your message. Thank you guys. Okay, so we talked about Tel Aviv and all that stuff, right? We talked about all the wonderful people over there, the Miss Universe contest. So why don't we talk about the gayest conflict? Actually, let Fox News.
Can't wait.
It is so windy, too.
Yeah, so is the game back on or not?
A dangerous
No.
place, an illegal place if you are in the LGBT. Israel, on the other hand, treats the queer community very well. There's a rather large percentage of them.
Yeah, we need an air conditioning that works, babe.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
That is correct. Because why? Because it's a Jewish value after all. I think that's all we have to use from Fox News right there. So that was a conservative. What's her name again?
Yeah, this is what they're talking about.
Taifoya?
What's the safest place for gays? And by the way, it's just in like an area. They have like the gay area, you know, because like the hardcore Orthodox Jews are really cool with that. At least not publicly. I'm sure they're screwing around, you know, privately, right? They do.
Well, I mean, it is in their
in the Torah, you mean, with all the different genders
or
and all
something.
that stuff?
Yeah, they have all the feminism, healthcare, sex education.
But this is like the liberal
family
faction,
planning,
right?
abortion access. I don't see too many fights over like the hardcore Chabadniks and ultra-Orthodox versus the Reform. I don't see like not in public anyway. I don't see like you're wrong. It's not this liberal kind of shit. They just keep quiet and just keep moving.
Yeah, because even the most liberal Jews, once they go, you know, vacation in Tel Aviv or something, suddenly they just, it's like they go through this doorway and they just become very conservative when they're in their own country.
Yep. Yes, indeed. Yes. Okay, thank you for that one. All right. So, why are we talking about the new Toy Story movie? So, I know I didn't get a chance to sneak it, but I heard that the intro music was very good this time around. It's the 5th one, right? Is that what it is? Toy Story 5. Just premiered, and I was like, damn it, I should have gone and watched it after I saw mixed up the intro music.
Choose all the enemy. Choose all the enemy. All they try to do is take your bread because they got holes all down.
Really? It's not even raining over here. Or if it is, I just can't see. They better cancel that game.
So I wish I saw that version, because I'm sure that would have been a whole lot more fun. But I actually did go and see
outside,
it. Now, I remember 1995 seeing Toy Story, right? It was all, my brother knew some of the guys, you know, he went to an animation engineering school, and, you know, there was guys who knew guys, and, like, he was telling me about, yeah, you have to see this movie that's coming out, Toy Story. And this was, you know, back in 1995. All white. Then it just kind of steadily minimized. You know how all these hits go. They just steadily minimize or replace the white characters. You know,
well, remember they went from like the white guys to the girls.
Yes.
And then it goes from the
the feminist and all that. Okay, first I have to say that I thought the message overall was good, where it's kind of questioning this whole idea of tech is replacing traditional toys, okay? And these toys are like, what is going on? And these tablets and these phones, and no one's paying attention. All these kids are just like this, and they're like this obsessed, and they're like, check out, it's like a zombie apocalypse, and these toys are confused, like, where do I fit in anymore? This is reshaping childhood, and kids aren't using their imagination the same way. I think this is a very important message, right?
Agreed.
But you know, the toys, the white toys are becoming vintage. This is a message that I saw. Bonnie, who says white, when I actually did a little digging, Bonnie, the main figure in this, is Latino. That's Jesse.
Middle door.
Yeah. And then they introduced Blaze, and she's this black character. And then as I do a little digging, this wasn't spoken in the movie, but the production notes listed her background as being half black and half Armenian. You can see her, right?
Armenian?
Yeah, this is right. Just roll the dice. Black and Armenian.
It's
you
the
know?
vice office, the dildo thrown at the
exactly.
the dartboard, or what is it?
Exactly. And
Armenian,
it's like,
there we go.
And then I just was laughing right away because it's like she lives on a ranch. They ride horses. This is like a ranching family. I was just like, come on! Like, how many blacks are like riding equestrian and like ranching horses and stuff? And there was also this black family that was camping in the background.
I think you mean glamping.
So it's like, you know, the whites, I don't see the main white character. This is always how it goes. 1995, all white, and then steadily like, oh, let's introduce these, you know, kind of annoying characters. But, because that's just where we are now. We just have to get used to it,
Now
right?
it's just brown people we have to accomplish.
But the movie showed tech, now lily pad, as this threat, like I said, that's stealing attention, causing isolation, disrupting real play. It's all true. Then the finale, and I can give this spoiler because none of you care, are going to, it pivots to, but look, screens can connect diverse people. I mean, that's what I saw at the very end, because it's like these two noms that actually connect through this iPad, you know, and then they're playing, and they kind of strike a balance between iPads and real toys. So it felt like this safe conclusion, not a strong conclusion that kids don't need screens to be kids, and the fact they can be harmful and disruptive. Like, let's kind of go more with that. Instead, they should have made this, you know, powerful reaffirmation of physical toys and imagination. Isn't that what Toy Story is all about? Using your imagination and toy, which is, I know that now because we're actually watching it on screen. We're watching kids play with toys on screens, right? But I get that tech isn't going with it. I get that we have to strike a balance. But all we saw at the end of this movie, I think for kids when they're young, absolutely, like, it's way too dangerous. Elementary school, they should not be using tablets and computers and all that as much as they do. But all I saw at the end of this movie was white replacement, as these two outsider noms are kind of, you know, lurking in white society, playing with, you know, vintage white toys on this ranch. Now, Pixar said that they wanted to reflect contemporary childhood diversity. So it started with this good message, and then it was ruined with this new cultural priorities, as they say. That's what they call it when we're being replaced, right? We're not a cultural priority anymore, because we're not the majority in the country anymore. And I'm just thinking, what other race makes films in this manner, replacing their own people with these foreigners and these foreign, you know, figures and animations? Because, well, that's just what's happening now, so we have to just, you know, put our own people backseat and celebrate these people. So, like, yeah, people were charged up about it, and they were like, what's up with this, you know, diverse character, and what's going on here, and, like, you're ruining a good message, and then the other side's like, well, what are you so intimidated by just because it's a black... Because we know what you're really saying, okay? You guys have been saying it for decades now, right? It's about replacing white people, and, like, rubbing it in our faces. That's what it's about.
So the tech is kind of like seen as the replacement, really, right? A metaphor, a euphemism for replacement. No, listen.
Okay.
And then you have to have a compromise with it. As you said, you have to take the back seat now, and that's just what it is. Because that's actually a very common message in Hollywood. For some reason, I started thinking of. That's exactly what happens in Demolition Man. Remember that movie, Demolition
I do, but I
Man?
don't remember the ending.
Okay, so there's this interesting it basically shows like a dystopian future
I mean,
system.
I'm
where
not
there's- I
going
forget
to,
if it's
but if you'd like to, you
surveillance,
can.
there's like this- I don't have to explain how these character from our era ends up in the future, but anyway, there's a cryo thing in the game.
Probably nice
But anyway, so they wake up and
creative.
they're like, everyone is like stupid and gay, and I think even is that the female police officer's name? I could get the details wrong, but it's something to this effect, named after what's his name? We already mentioned him before. Eric Blair was his name. Huxley, right? Her name is Officer Huxley. Like, so there's all these like. Huxley is of course Brave New World. Brave New World. Huxley from Brave New World. Aldous Huxley. So she's named after that. But it's like this hyper. When they have sex, they put on virtual reality helmets, like things like that. But then it's the same thing there. So you have this underground spray painting, and they're like living under, like trying to wake people up, but they're to sabotage where this gay, stupid surveillance, parental society where it's leading to. But then it says making compromises.
Yeah.
Is the like how it always ends? This is actually like I'm getting off of the tangent here, but like solve et coagula. It's like this alchemical process, or if you prefer, then Hegelian dialectic of like thesis, antithesis, and then solution, or what's the term they use for it? It's coming to. Even the Matrix was like that. Agent Smith and Neo, they actually merge at the end and become a new thing, right? You have to, You have to just be. Now you're just this new merged blob of like So what I'm saying is, it's always like this. It's a lukewarm message. Never take a stance. Let's not let the good or bad side win. Let's just blob it together. It's like this Israel Zangwill programming of just churn it into the meat grinder and turn it into a stupid blob that don't stand for anything. And instead of getting one or the other, now you get how about a little bit of both?
It's always us having to make the compromises.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Like, you just have to bet. You're just losing your nations now, and that's just kind of what it is. So you just have to compromise your way out of existence, essentially, and emerging to become something new. Like,
but it's like,
that shit.
okay, they start they start with this good message, and then it's like, there's that punch in the end where it's just like, here's these two non-white girls playing in this farmhouse with these white vintage toys. It's like it's a loud message to me, and it ruins it. You can't watch anything, even though I liked the Toy Story franchise. Even with some of the feminist crap, I could tolerate that, because at least it was, a white Barbie and a white Opie.
Yeah, but it's like for
Armenian
a while,
African rancher.
It was good, and then we didn't stand firm and like kept our foot down, and then
This is the story of white society.
And slime finds some crevice. There's a crack in the wall. You didn't catch that up properly, and then you're just swimming in slime.
And then they're telling you the whole time, it's just a little girl in an animation. It's like, no, we know what this represents.
Again, this is what I keep telling people about movies and stuff like that. The fact that they don't reveal
No, I'm awake.
but the people who write these things.
It's kind of hard to hear because I have the air conditioner on. I have this
That means they're pushing a message.
video playing. Let me mute them. All right, now I can hear you.
No, I was talking about them, because they were talking about like Toy Story or something.
Yeah, they were talking about how Toy Story has like woke character or something.
Yeah.
That's
and
interesting.
I was like, wow, this is your brother's world.
It's my brother's world.
Kind of.
That's funny.
Greg, yeah.
Oh, great. I thought we were talking about Paul. I was like, how is it Paul's world? I thought maybe it's like his first kind of step into like like maybe racial awareness or something. I don't know.
No.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't get anything right anymore.
Oh, you poor thing.
Oh, perfect. I don't know, my brain hurt. I'll eat something.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go. Alright, I'm jumping back into the game. Back to gaming.
That was a nice break.
Yeah. I took a Magic the Gathering break, but back to gaming.
Oh, cool.
I gotta be more competitive. They like Raffles stomped me. They're like, your deck sucks.
gosh. So crap.
That's what I said. Oh, let's put red ice back on.
Yeah.
Some of the gay shit away or whatever, right? He wasn't good on, like, he was still like a fuck. Violence that night or whatever, but still, there was some nominally good things. But a lot of it was used like, no, he's a Russian puppet. Let's get him out of, power kind of thing. And if you think that the election was legit, that seemed to have worked. And it's kind of the same thing here. That like, here's this massive threat, but use this other diversion and a decoy tactic over here to keep your focus and attention on that while you're being genocide. So this is not subversive of BBC, right? This is. I was always here.
Yeah, it's very punchable, this guy.
We have been here from the start. Remember this?
Total lies. Absolute lies.
Look at the wrapping in front of
Yeah.
some Palladian
And
architecture
twerk
and
in front of it.
Somerset or some shit. Holy shit! Yeah. There was this other one? I remember the Irish girls talking about. I think it was Ireland. Maybe it was Scotland. It was something like that. There's so many of them.
There's a lot of them. They turn them out all the time. That's all it is
right.
from their state TV.
Yep.
Right. And it's like, okay.
Except for schools. Okay. Anyway.
As if they never pump out propaganda, right? It's only Russia that pumps out propaganda.
Yeah, and I'm also not one of these because you do have the kind of the white nat tankies or something like communism was better. They didn't have diversity. It's like but there's this proximity to they hadn't done it yet. There was multiracial propaganda posters in the Soviet Union.
Yeah, it was kind of communists always like that.
Yeah, of course they did. They're internationalists, right? We know that. But I can't find the. I remember these two schoolgirls in Ireland where they're all talking about how great it's going to be to bring me home with my civilization. Anyway, okay.
4th of July.
4th of July. There we go. Let's start with this here.
What did you think of your first 4th of July? The whole experience and the
I have no strong opinions about it whatsoever. I'm extreme moderate on this issue. It was fun. I mean, we in South Carolina.
Yeah, so we can get any
any
fireworks we want.
fireworks we want.
Because the Southerners love
Go to
fireworks.
the res.
Wow, this is a beautiful tomato that you got me.
Which I'll be sorry.
I know, it was a beauty.
Gotta go to the Browns.
I choose the best tomatoes.
So I saw this here.
Nobody chooses tomatoes like me.
Drone show creates stunning patriotic display over Texas.
Thanks, babe.
I'm glad all the Jeeps in Texas got a chance to see, like George Washington's white floaty head made by drones. It's like, what is it like? What does it even mean? Any of this anymore? Like you're losing your like. Is anyone going to appreciate these symbols once white people are gone?
No, eventually that image will be some Jeep. There's going to be a
exactly.
Jeep face in that hat up there.
Yeah,
if they could have their way.
New York Post here. I'll get some volume on this too. But the music is awesome.
Arrive and hit in South as it is now officially the 4th of July in German time. Happy birthday, brothers, and next time we fight side by side. Happy 250 TH.
There you go. Well, thank you. Well, that's a positive
Insurrection
message.
Day.
There you go. Thank you, Ulrich. Appreciate that. Yeah, it is 4th of July in Germany. Good to see you. Thank you for that support. I'm not trying to be overtly negative. I'm just trying to say all this posturing of
I may have eaten
American patriotism and symbols and like it. You're
Really? I thought I got another one.
The children, the founding European white children are already a minority. Like it's you don't fix this, it's over. Like
No, it's just going to continue, just without whites. And some of these cops think it's going to be just the same.
We're going to share this together.
They really think it's just if they just have our values, they're going to be skeletons at the grave. If they just have our values,
At least I wasn't racist. Remember me for my tolerance. Okay, they'll piss on your grave like in
they'll use like a couple exceptions around the black friend when it's like we look at overall trends, folks. Not the case.
So give me your honest opinion. How do you like the music here that you post shows? Let me turn on for you.
At least it's not Born in the USA. God, I hate that.
It's not like an anti-patriotic song for what? And it loops for like 7 minutes.
It's like, was this Jeeps and their cowboy boots and their big trucks watching this? I mean,
It's so great. I've never seen anything like it before in India.
I found my good cheese.
You had an Indian story. A toilet story.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was funny.
I
went to local lake, right? And there's like they have amenities and stuff there. They have like rent stuff. They have showers, pools, whatever. I think you walked past them first because of the great truck and stuff.
I said, "Oh, great,
and you said
Jeeps!"
something
really loud.
and the woman was
Jeeps.
like looking at you, whatever.
And then she looked at me, and I was like, "Yeah, I said." I didn't say, "Yeah, I said it," but my face was like, "Yeah, I said it."
So I was going in using the restroom. The dad and the son of the Indian were in there, and the dad was trying to convince the son that no, there is no spider in the toilet. It was like, there is a spider in the toilet. I want to go back to India.
Yes.
It's like, yes. It's like, at least the spider did the job for us here. I mean, I was this close to like
I was the spider.
saying something, and I was like, yes, son, that's right.
Yes, go back.
Go ahead, please.
It's really just a fear of using a toilet, probably.
Presumably. I was like,
as long as, they're visiting, but that's the thing. They come, they visit, and they canvass the place, and then they're like, all right, let's move back and bring, 300 of our cousins or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Is there more? Where's the music? Oh, no, here we go. There we go. See, it's still going. 5 minutes later. So I want USA. Well, you can't have it if you give it away to other races. That's really how easy this is. Right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
I mean, we've heard from several friends who've been doing, traveling across the country right now, when they come back. And they're just like, it's bad out there, guys. It's bad out there. So, I'm so glad to be back in White Idaho, White-Idaho. And it's like, that's why we get
White-Idaho
hostile around here. When we see it moving because it's
I love them.
everywhere
They're
else.
funny.
I didn't do a segment on it yet, but have you seen some of the project expansions that got going on down in southern Idaho?
Yeah, because there's lots of room, right? It's more deserty, lots of land.
I'll show it at some point, but again, it's this point, and it has to overtly black pill. But I'm just saying, if you don't fight this, there is nowhere to flee. There is nowhere to go. It's going to black rock you fucking out of existence.
Yeah, that's the problem too. Some race trading or white hating capitalists come in, they just buy stuff up, and then they tell their little buddies about it, and then they have all these deals with the government, and then it's low income housing, and that's it. It's like, how do you fight against it when it is freaking BlackRock and all these things? Well, then
you can't. Capitalism is that type of capitalism without any regulations or stocks. I mean, it used to be I'm not even sure BlackRock is stopped by antitrust law. But I'm saying there were some things like that in place in the past. Now it's like, no, it's, guess who flags the free market? Free market, give me a Milton Friedman, Austrian
certainly
economics.
Isn't the locals.
Austrian economics. It's just ruthless, just monopoly, gobble everything up. Make funny money out of nothing.
Well, that's what the least we can do is not be nice. The least we can do is not be nice. And show some body language that's very obvious. And maybe make some passing remarks.
That's a little...
Well,
sure.
What can I say here?
No, I know. Well, I mean, look, I'm not totally not advocating this, but at some point, I don't know, maybe there's some crazy person out there or something. They just sit at home and they just develop some type of bioweapon or something. I'm just saying at some point, I wouldn't be surprised, at some point, there's people that just lose their shit.
The falling down moment.
Yeah, and they just, I mean, you've seen that already, obviously, in some cases, but I'm saying that will happen more frequently, I would assume. Right? The problem is, our enemies are doing bioweapons against us. Literally in terms of
You know what I've noticed, as we're talking about this whole 4th of July thing, and also living here in 250, who's this nation even for, there's a lot of people that still are, believe it or not, they're head in the sand, they live in these white communities, and they don't know how bad it is out there, and they don't know what it means to live in a diverse society. So these are the ones that are still touting more values and more values. Otherwise, I think those who do know and come back, I don't hear them using those phrases as much, although I wish they would keep white solidarity, but I think it's part of our job to spread awareness and reach people. We all have our part here. Right? We all have to do our own activism within our circles to reach people, to wake them up, to let them know what it's like to live out there, because there's a lot of nice Christian folk, and I talk to them all the time, who are not in our circles, who we still just want to see the good in people. Like, if they could just accept our values, if they could just have the same morals that we have. We just need a code of ethics, right? And it's like, okay, well, I had this conversation with a Christian the other day, and she didn't think about this before. I was like, well, look at that. Lots of Christians there. How come they're not just like us? And she actually had never thought about that before. She didn't think about IQ differences. She didn't think about gender differences. And she wasn't one of those who, oh my God, noticing patterns is racist. And she didn't even think of these things. So it dawned on me, we're here, we talk about these things, we eat, sleep, breathe, dream these things. But there's still a lot of white people that are, no! A lot of people, what we're talking about.
What happened here? Did America lose? What am I looking at here? Did you want to listen? Turn this up?
To start off the day for this presentation, I'd like to acknowledge that none of us humans have borne any of these wrongs.
We didn't spring from the land either. Yeah. By white men.
For the sake of it.
It's because text something for myself so I can function.
Oh my god, seriously.
Like what?
Speaking of which,
Oh,
we have a better view of that,
yeah.
okay? I'd rather do this
It's
first later.
supposed to go along with the fish.
And then it's like our kids have to learn
It's
about,
basically
the teepees in their loincloths. I was like, wait, they built Western civilization for fuck's sake, and we're just celebrating this teepee.
Oh my gosh,
What is
thank
going
you.
on? No.
Oh, it's amazing.
So this is the lead up here to President Trump's scheme. I mean, look, in terms of them, like, feather Indians, like, there's
oh my gosh, I just got one in my eye.
Yeah, I mean, they just drank themselves.
But I'm sure they will also.
Wah wah.
How many times do they not
Like right in my eye.
Wah wah.
This guy's
Wah wah.
Does he have blue eye? And there's so much admixture to it, even when you go on the res and you can see.
You think he says wah wah?
What are you, like 10%? Cherokee?
Definitely not Tom.
I'm holding my eye right now. I can't open it.
Oh, Jesus. You really got yourself bad. That's what she said. Remember when Amira said that last night? That was funny.
They got the, that was a better idea. But not really, because, like, conquerors, other races, they just wipe people out.
We try to give
They
them free
just wipe.
tickets.
There's not, yeah. The smallpox thing is just like there's a whole conspiracy. We put smallpox in the kids on purpose. Yes.
I touch it, but I still have them.
Yes.
Right on my fingers.
That was the number one reason. Number one reason.
Okay.
And when they open their arms to diversity and multiculturalism and all the things that we're today, But I mean, at least they have land that's their own. They can have their own laws, and they have, white man is paying their welfare. We basically have national socialism on our expense. Cradle to grave welfare. That's why I said, when's the last time you see an American Indian show up for a job in the trains or somewhere? I never see it. I never see it. There may be at a casino. No, because even when I went down, even when I've gone down there, it's white people running this stuff.
I hope when you see some red coats, some nice king do that. You can come here and has a bunch of retarded children, wherever the accent will be at the time. Slightly Americanized, maybe it's a time, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is what 1776 was all about all along. It was, who's it for? Who's the nation for? It's for everyone. It's for everyone, and therefore it's for no one, right? It's for no one. Well, it's for everyone but white.
Yeah. For everyone except for the founding stock.
But anyway, so we'll see what happens. There's going to be a keynote speech here by Trump at Mount Washington later. There's the live feed here from the Right Side Broadcasting Network, and it's a bunch of American flags in the chat there. I'm frothing at the mouth of patriotism. You're on the brink. You could argue it's already lost, obviously, right? Considering that, like, the demography is destiny. Like, if you lose your it's over, right? But for the few, what I'm saying is, for the few little isolated museum exhibit areas that you have left, that's like basically open air museums at this point. You're about to leave those. Soon enough, they'll come for everyone. And of course, nothing exemplifies this better than this goddamn SCOTUS decision here. Let's go to this. On birthright citizenship, which
5 against 3 to continue birthright citizenship, which is basically birth tourism. Yeah, 3 conservative justices voted to uphold birthright citizenship. Okay, so John Roberts. By the way, all of these are Catholic. All of them. John Roberts.
Oh wow.
Amy Coney Barrett.
Yeah, you hear this? It's pretty disgusting.
Brett Kavanaugh. Okay, voted against. Oh, we got one base black guy, guys. Clarence Thomas. That's it. We gotta import in all the applicants because we got one base black.
Yeah, I like him too. He's a good guy. Good man.
Clarence Thomas, but yeah, he was actually probably the better one who made some statements on that. But he's a dying breed. There's not black guys like that left anymore. Samuel Alito.
No black guys like that.
Samuel Alito and Neil Gorsuch. So a bunch of cucks. Remember? Just cuts galore. I mean, the liberals, you expect it, you know, they're anti-white, they're anti-Trump or whatever, but it's just, look at this. And remember when it was, oh, Kavanaugh, that's the racist, and even Amy Cohen Barrett, who adopted two Haitian kids, by the way.
You don't say. What a surprise.
That might be part of her. All these kids, and she's got, at least one of the other guys adopted a couple Irish kids.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like
the whole fraud around this literally useless battle in the media that how all the liberals were accusing Kavanaugh and Amy Cohen Barrett
of their racism.
They're white nationalists.
And they're racially profiling and all this stuff, right? In their court cases.
It's just a total
traitor.
Circus.
Traitor. And really, wasn't she just put there because she was a woman? Right? She's basically basically a DEI hire.
How many of these are Trump appointees? 3 of them?
And because she was a woman, look at that. She fucks the country over. And let's remind people that the primary purpose of this birthright citizenship is the 14th Amendment, was to secure citizenship for the freed slaves and their descendants. But the problem is, it took a long time for that to happen, right? The U.S., they long followed the common law principles of citizenship by soil, right, for a long time, for free persons. So this happened later on. But the problem is that the clause was written to be very broad, and it was like a general rule. It wasn't a narrow, very specifically worded thing. So, eventually people just manipulated the shit out of it. They should have stuck to, look, we're going to send back every single slave back to the motherland. Every single one. This would have been the best move in ever. So let's remind people, approximately, all of this was over, about 350,000 to 400,000 Africans were brought from the U.S. That's not now.
Maybe turning it off, turning it on.
Sugar plantations, sugar plantations, and then they were able to
nice.
About 12 to 16,000.
Or maybe I noticed that channel is like that. The sound is just way off for some reason.
Get the hell away from black people. Just get the fuck
right,
away.
Scott.
It's definitely weird.
Maybe it's the app?
Yeah, it might be the app, honestly. Well, you can still try turning the TV off and on, see if that works. Never know.
Tourism is like, I don't even think that's like the biggest of the problem, but the fact that even that as something so obvious that like if
they won't do
illegals or even 2 people that just happen to be in the country, babies problem, then it's now, that's welcome American,
Anchor baby, right?
You have to have some type of relation to the African American, ethnically intoxication, where you have a spouse then that was existing in America.
This is how it works. Even the shittiest countries in the world, no one wants to live in. And even they have policies like that. Okay?
Well, exactly. I'll get to that in terms of the Mexican Constitution. I mean, you did a video on that many years ago, but I reiterated that point recently too. I think it was Article 33, of course, up here, of the Mexican Constitution defines the legal status of foreigners in Mexico, granting them, sure, they get the same, fundamental human rights as citizens. However, there's 2 critical limitations, which is foreigners are strictly prohibited from participating in the country's political affairs. And the federal execution has the unilateral authority to expel any foreigner deemed inexpedient to remain in the country. I think at the time we covered it too,
they can't upset the demographics of the nation.
So the thing here, what America is, right? What is it that? What is that? It's this. You need to codify into law what an American actually is. And then you have to say this is the percentage. This is what the percentage needs to be. Otherwise, you reserve the right to depend. And if you don't do that, if you don't exclude foreigners from your political affairs, as we now see, who's going to start it?
Nice. I love when they do that.
See the future long-term technology and travel and everything going And I think it's also unthinkable in their mind at that time that replacing their own people or letting hordes of non-Europeans come into the was just not even thinkable. So like everyone agreed on that. So I think they just thought we don't need to put that in. They probably didn't even think about that, right? At all.
Essentially to the mind of a Prussian leader in 1776.
Yeah, I mean, they could have never thought about it. Internet and all this stuff. I think had we have known, if we had a time travel machine, Bill and Ted's Soul Journey or Bo's Journey or whatever, go back and tell them, make it clear that this is a white nationalist country, okay?
Well, it's not that. It was bringing all these doctors any day now. Yep. What is it? And if it's not defined, then it's nothing. It's for everyone, which means, well, it's for everyone.
But people still know. People still know. Like, yeah, okay, there was some blacks or whatever, but it was like, it's white. It's a white country. It's white people on the TV and the movies and everywhere else.
I mean, do we have any? Is it the Russian
It's just going to be a big black butt card.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they do. And you take over, and then you'll be the wayside. 1,000 years of like. About this group of people, this civilization that exists. What is this? Oh, you didn't know anything about this? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I still think that as America becomes less white, stuff's going to fall apart, stuff's going to function, because this is just how it is in the countries that we're in. Even though they come over here and they learn our values and our ways and our systems, it always ends up falling apart. And then eventually people will self-segregate more and more, but the problem is, how do you clamp those regions down? Like, this is our region. We claim this is ours, right? Like a secessionist, secessionist movements that people have been talking about for years. I mean, we're lucky, but that's the only way. The whites and the
Basically, what it comes in, we have a piece. That was out of the UK. It's the same in our country. It's the same the argument is conservative. Was like whites. You need to have kind of a percentage of white ones so they can pay for the money. It's basically if you can have anything, you could. All right, okay, at least you can have that for that.
We need white slavery.
We need white slavery.
And we need someone to run things. Well, it's kind of like in South Africa, right? They still keep some white people around to help run things, as blacks run it to the ground. Yeah, and it's interesting because she voted against the template.
What's up?
For Haitians. It's like,
the one thing I wanted to do with you tonight is get your money back for that Uber.
Oh yeah. I gotta like send an email or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta do it. Just do it.
It's so much work.
Why not? In fact, you should call them. Maybe I'll call. Well, I can't. You know, we did it on your phone, so you'll go take a screenshot of whatever it is and send it to me so I can do it for you.
Okay.
I know, tell me about it. Hold on.
Yep.
Courtney, great show. Hope you all have a great 4th. It's hotter than hell here.
Well, speaking of ACs,
Love you, Courtney. Yes, of course. Yeah, but I know you didn't like it.
Yeah, come on for Charles. Charles Turney Jr. over here too. Anti-whites failed to mention how dark Indians were all fighting, raping, and enslaving each other.
Feather Indians. Feather Indians.
Today were like super cheap.
Yes, they were.
Well, I'm sure the dark Indians.
They couldn't wait to buy a white man's guns so they could kill our Indians.
$1,000 ticket.
Right.
I guess Charles applies both ways. But yeah, what you mean is,
They got rings on, they got men's
raping and enslaving each other before Europeans came.
Yeah, it must be suck to be a Yankees fan.
Don't care. Western, there's no discussion of that. Well, that's the other thing. You never gonna catch these things.
Not easy.
Oh, you got me. Okay, I'll back down. Like it's white man still thinks like, well, I've cornered you with reason and logic.
Are you playing your game?
Yes, I am. How'd you know?
Just power. Like, how do you ensure a nation with violence and force?
Violence and boundaries.
And that's always been the case. So as much as we love human rights and the Geneva Convention,
We'll just preach at them more and educate them more.
Yeah,
and it just gets worse.
I want you to send it to me now because it's already late. It's already 9 o'clock.
Oh, we're about it tomorrow.
That's upheld because there's someone at the end of the day with a goddamn nuclear weapon.
Ooh.
You never asked me for money.
Ronald, thank you so much.
It's just
great work.
I have to like have to commit and figure out how come I didn't get my money. You know, it's just work.
Yeah.
Okay.
No worries.
AC wouldn't know on the AC then.
So this is interesting debate. It's more this. I think this is like this kind of distraction. You know, a lot of the conservative accounts, it bubbles up to the surface of the Europeans suck and they're poor and they're lazy and they don't have these things or something.
$88 the declaration of the white man states made up for the tyrannical government will throw out the shitskins /WFPOs.
I mean, at some point, you can just declare it. I mean, obviously, right? But but what's going to keep it in place? Your enforcement. You know what I mean? We're still, white man is still like kind of
too timid
for permission to make sure that it can continue to exist. Look, I get it. It's what it is. We're beginning to organize. We're beginning to slowly, goddamn, like culture some of us that is like, and I'm not saying like God and blow shit. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the reality of history. You know what I mean? It's like that funny meme. It's like actual history. Violence. There's no place in Hitler but say history.
That's all it is.
Oh shit! No!
Yeah.
I'm just saying the reality of this is at the very least enforcement of some capacity. But anyway, so the AC it's kind of funny, right? But there's like a heat wave in Europe.
Guy got a double.
Oh, yay. Good news.
No, on the other team.
Oh, shit.
Against Cole, against our best pitcher supposedly.
We didn't need one. Because we have like me.
That's no good.
So I would assume that when I went to Crete, at least in the hotel,
I've always had problems with Cole.
But some parts of
He's like the highest paid player in the league.
They're not really getting used to it. It's actually better for you to not be in it if you can get it.
So we'll
You can't really live in the Southwest.
We'll get to that too. So
That's
like
South
this.
Carolina. Nothing
Oh,
like the
Judge
cost
is
of
definitely
living.
overpaid. Definitely.
But
But he deserves
Well,
it.
and no one wanted some of these hot states before the white man did it.
Dan was still getting paid from Miami because he played on there 10 years ago.
Really? Wow.
But anyway, if I can follow through here, just on my reasoning is, you saw memes like this, right? Now the Europeans are poor and they're losers, and it's like this, like Benny Johnson, the conservative, like tweeting. I'm not saying he tweeted this out. I'm saying you see this regularly. Like these Europeans are retards because they're lazy and they don't have, dryer. So yeah, they keep coming up, and I'm convinced it's this idea to disconnect saying this is what it is. It's going to be organic in one sense of it. But you saw this, and then it turned into this like status thing where a lot of funny memes came out, right? Basically, like from my cold dead hands, like you're gonna take my AC, you know. There's some other memes, and it's funny. I don't have a problem. It's fun. You can have for me in Sweden, we didn't need it. As I said, more important to heat your home than to cool it down. Okay.
Oh, what's going on? How did
So this is the thing, as I said, white set. So stage one. Yes, you have. You have. Yes, it's good that man, and in this case, white man, can control his elements, right? And control to sort of get subservient to the environment, nature, subservient to you. It's a very kind of Nietzsche, right? In one way. So it's like, fine, good. That's like surface level. But the deep level.
Warborn 21 cent dollar. Hey, great show. It's time to get it. Dershowitz can. From both of us down here.
I'm in a FaceTime with you guys? Where is everybody?
If no one, if Dershowitz can't have a parody, no one can have a parody. And it's like, no one can have Israel. If we can't have Israel, no one can have Israel. But anyway, we're going to take a look at
It's old anyways.
Alright, back to the age. I'm losing that train of thought. Anyway, it's all good. All good.
I can't hear anything.
Yes.
It's as you said, right?
I don't think it works.
It does kind of. It's not to shit on the invention of AC, but it's to say it also does. It causes a weakness. You see what I'm saying? No longer being able to tolerate difference.
And then also.
And the addition to that, we just finished that point. This is the reason why the Southwest is as populated as it's become. Like, there without AC. And that's, although it's like a good thing that white man came up with the idea of the AC. Now it's like
I would die.
Now it's weaponize some of these races way too comfortable, including ourselves, in environments where they shouldn't even live. They cannot multiply and procreate. So at the deeper level, I'm anti-AC, but on the surface level, I'm pro-AC. You see what I'm saying? I'm doing both.
If it could just be white nationalism with their nation, that's all.
I was saying that coal is the highest player in the game.
Oh, yeah?
How does Nora hear me?
Nora hears you?
Yeah.
Oh, how?
That was nuts. She just FaceTimed me.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, but I couldn't hear her.
You couldn't hear? Probably because you're talking to me.
No, but she could hear me, like when I was talking about how much money Cole made, she texted us.
Oh.
And she started talking about it.
Oh, that's probably because I'm live streaming, so you probably saw my stream.
Are you on live streaming?
Yeah.
Live streaming.
Yeah, I'm playing Red Ice and I have you on the speakerphone, so we're all one big family. That's pretty funny.
We gotta watching you.
Oh, good. That's weird because I only show one viewer. Oh, I have 4 views now. Okay, awesome. Alright, the fan base grows.
I do remember one
Yeah, I'm up 400%.
One time my American
We gotta be entertaining. See, the thing is with me is I'm not entertaining.
Oh my god, it's like 120 degrees.
Well, that's why I play Red Ice. Oh shit, Nora's like messaging me.
Yeah, we're group chatting away.
See, I'm so bad, I'm not even paying attention to my chat. Ay. But I wrote, hi Nora. Hello. See, sometimes it's fun to live stream.
Well, what you guys showing them what's up. Like,
Oh, alright. Yeah, I gotta talk about the game. Oh, yeah, totally. Alright, so we're running up these stairs.
yeah, run up these stairs like a champion.
I'm the last survivor of this forsaken world. If I die, everything...
You're the last survivor?
I'm the last survivor.
With guts, like the 5 on Mom
If I die, that's it. Game over for humanity.
It's the same with Biden.
How do I get out of here?
Like, is it retarded? Yes.
Alright, now I'm gonna make a leap of faith.
I'm not saying I'm pro. Yeah, take the gas. But I'm saying
I go up the zip line. I hope I don't get reported. Because you could do that. Oh. There's a, what's it called? Turbine. Really nasty enemy. Well, if I shoot that enemy, it's gonna electrify me. Yeah. Oh shit. Ow! Yeah, these things always get me.
Their own city hall.
Alright, well, it didn't kill me.
Let's play some mute robots.
You can play, just the PlayStation's right there. All you gotta do is turn it on.
I'm watching you.
Oh, you're watching me now? I wrote, oh, hi, Nora. Dude, she texted me. Crushing it tomorrow. Pickaxe was a great pick. I don't understand the joke. Captain, what did she mean by pickaxe was a great pick? I don't get it.
They're following you. They're watching you.
Oh, maybe in my game? Yeah, well, the pickaxe is, it's not a weapon. It's, you use it to break into, like crates and stuff. You're not supposed to use it to shoot robots. Right. Well, I have to be entertaining, so I have to... Oh, shit. And it's electrical storm, so I almost got electrocuted. There's an incinerator. I don't want to fight it. It'll kill me.
Like it is here.
Oh, you're watching me now. Uh-oh, I go to the incinerator. It's gonna go kill me now. Can't see it, though. It was definitely over there just a moment ago. I don't know where it went.
Some interesting, weird...
It's so funny because I'm listening to myself talk. It's a lag.
Oh, you can hear yourself talk. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, it's like a 30-second lag.
You don't know about all the...
Alright, I don't know where that thing went, so we're gonna just pretend it just went away. And there's 3 robots over there, so we're gonna go the other way.
Yo, go kill some robots. What are you doing?
Oh shit. Alright, well, because she asks, I'm gonna start shooting. Alright, well, now they're all gonna come kill me. Look what you did.
That's okay. That's what we're watching for.
Now they're all flying at me. They're all mad. They are mad. Uh-oh. There's the flame one. Alright, one down. Oh shit! Alright, I'm almost dead. No! I'm at 1 health. Alright. It's alright, because I'm activating a cloaking device so the robots can't see me. So he's confused. So hopefully I can just kill him in 1 shot, because if I don't kill him, he's going to kill me. Oh, and I got him! I'm literally at 1... I don't know if you can see the screen, I'm at 1 health.
Alright, what do we have next?
Last man in Minnesota. You're looking at him right. This is what I'm saying. You're losing your state. It's over.
There's a raider. Hopefully he doesn't kill me. Oh!
Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
It's because people are talking about Mount Downey and fucking 78-degree AC.
Oh, shit. Shit.
Oh my gosh.
It's pretty intense.
Not because he was like making a point.
There you go, nice one.
Nice.
Maybe one of these I can get one of these.
Alright, well here's the, so the point of this game is you can get out, so I found the extraction point. Now I gotta wait 40 seconds for it to pop up. So So I gotta hide in the meantime. I'll hide in this little cubby right here. Alright, we're hiding. I'm gonna mute Red Eyes.
Cat who swallowed the canary.
Anyway, I mean, it's not funny.
Oh
it's
shit! Someone just
tragic,
hit a home
right?
run.
No!
Please. Okay.
No! Snow!
What happened? Oh shit! Oh, you're dying.
Oh, you saw that? Yeah, I'm at one. I'm literally at 1 health.
Oh, was that a? Was that? That was just a foul ball. That wasn't even a home run. That sucks.
Alright, there's the extraction. Extraction opens up. So we're gonna go ahead and self-extract.
Yeah, go extract.
No, 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 no!
I feel like there's a joke. What just happened?
I almost got struck by lightning. Or are you talking about baseball? I don't know. I'm not watching baseball. Playing Arc
Oh,
Raiders.
like you. I'm not watching Arc Raiders. Oh, okay. There we go.
Alright, now I'm returning to Esperanza, which is the home base. So we made it. Alright. Survived by 1 HP. You can see that in the bottom left-hand corner. Alright, what a match. GG. Got some good loot too. Extended Barrel 3 blueprint.
Why did you just go?
Are you watching me?
I'm watching.
Yeah. Made it.
I have to stop watching now because I feel
Okay.
so bad. Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. That was so weird because like I'm watching it on live. Like it's just so weird hearing ourselves like talk.
Yeah, it is weird, right?
Yeah. Trippy.
Most people feel like that, like, oh wow, I sound like that? That's awful. That's because the sound, like, it sounds different when from your perspective. That's,
Yeah, I'm used to that.
yeah.
I always don't like the sound of my voice.
I love the sound of your voice, but...
Oh. I love
Aww.
your voice.
Aww. Alright. I gotta talk about the game. I got viewers. Alright, so we're basically just buying shield rechargers and bandages. Preparing for the next round. Can't buy medium shields. But we can do some upgrades. Let's do some upgrades. Upgrade. Upgrade. Just upgrading my weapons now.
I was gonna get brain food.
Oh, did you cook your meal yet?
I had sardines.
I know you love sardines. That's your favorite.
Well, they say that they're like the healthiest one along with like salmon.
Uh-huh. That's right.
Especially if you eat it with the bones and everything. Especially because I'm building my bones right now.
Oh, we gotta get that on the view chat. All right, so chat. Afton's bones are low density because she went up to the moon. Or no.
I'm not using them enough.
Oh, right. Got it. Because she's not using them, so She has
because
to.
I broke my bone.
You broke your toe bone. You gotta be
I
specific.
broke my toe, but my tarsal,
Uh-huh.
my third tarsal,
Uh-huh.
or wait, is that my metatarsal? And,
And then.
okay, I did muscle all day. I had to go to the bone section. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Alright, well, chat's just waiting, so take your time.
I don't. It's really hard to explain. Okay, so the bone is ossifying. It is ossifying. It is developing by replacing the hyaline cartilage as this. Well, actually, no, that's what babies do. Never mind. That's not me. That's for children. Where is the part where ossification, bone develops from sheaths? Well, anyway, I need to make stronger bones, basically.
Okay, so chat, Afton here has to make stronger bones. Copy that. Engage, making stronger bones. No, I don't think so. See, the thing is, like, I noticed with X, it shows, like, the total amount of viewers, but it doesn't show current live viewers. So if someone clicked it and closed it, it'll still show that as a viewer. I noticed that.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, because then I don't know if I have an audience or not. So, but that's okay. We can just pretend we have an audience because we're that popular tonight.
I don't need to. I'm pissed because I tried to study this.
Okay.
Remember, it's called osteology, the study of bone.
Got it.
Okay, so the epithelial plate, the epithelial side makes cartilage. The diaphysial side, cartilage is ossified and grows in the growth plate zone. The mineralization process, the bone crystallization of calcium and phosphate and other blood plasma ions deposited in bone tissue as hydroxyapatite, and then the osteoblasts lay collagen fibers in a helical pattern along the osteon, encrusted with minerals, and that becomes a hardening matrix. And the seed crystals attract more calcium and phosphate, and it just keeps growing.
Wow.
And calcium
Amazing.
is the majority of the bone structure, neurons, communication, muscle contraction, buckling, and exocytosis, and it's stored in bones. What's exocytosis? That's something I'm supposed to know. But I forgot.
Dang.
Hypocalcemia. Yeah, so this is like about. Maybe I just didn't write it down. I thought I did. I guess that I just read it to you, how the bone gets made.
Yeah, that was very interesting.
I am making my bone right now. Recreating my bone.
Awesome.
The periostome creates a layer, because I either had to start somewhere else. Hold on. The periostome creates a layer of compact bone superficial to the trabecular bone. Superficial just means above, Like, it doesn't mean what it's saying, but it means, like, it's above. Testicular bone has the nearby bone vessels and leads to bone red marrow. Trabecular bone is, I think, becomes red marrow. I think that's what that. Endochondral ossification is when the bone develops by placing hyaline cartilage as a template. That's what the babies do. That's what I was talking about before. I can go into that too. If you want.
No. The chat is floored by all this information. Please keep going.
Really? You want to know more?
They want to know more, yes.
The way that babies are made. They like need to. I guess they become chondrocytes because they're like babies. So like at first, like all the cells are the same. They're like just cells, and they start to become specialized in things. And then like some of them, and I'm talking about the ones that become bone. So some of those become chondrocytes, and then they become hyaline cartilage. And the first thing that for hyaline cartilage is the perichondrium, and that's like the membrane around it, and so it's I believe periosteum. Okay, so that ends up becoming periosteum. So like adults, it's like a membrane on the bone. I think it's on the bottom part of the bone, or maybe on like the joint part, as capillaries penetrate cartilage and periosteal collar. Primary ossification sensor develops. So yeah, so that's on the edge of the bone. And primary marrow cavity. This is so hard.
No, keep going.
In the center cartilaginous model gets bigger, and the matrix calcifies, and nutrients can't reach the chondrocytes and die because we are still in cartilage. We're not forming bone yet, and there's no blood vessels in cartilage. So the nutrients. So this cartilage model is just a model, and that size, but the bone is forming above the model of the cartilage. So vessels bring osteogenic cells and osteoblasts. The blasts are the ones. So osteogenic cells form osteoblasts. Oh my gosh!
What?
The air conditioner was just working that whole time for like
Whoa.
minutes.
I think it's learning.
Minutes, I think.
I think it's learning from you studying.
Okay. So, yeah. Maybe this thing just needs to stay on and like learn what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, exactly. See, I knew it.
I don't know. We'll see.
But
vessels bring osteogenic cells and osteoblasts to the medullary cavity. So that's the part in the bone that forms the spongy bone. Spongy bone is in between compact bone. Most of the bone is made from compact bone, but the medullary cavity is in the middle of compact bone, so it stores like all the marrow. That's where all the marrow is stored. The red marrow, the yellow marrow, the cells are formed.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, so mitochondria does something, and bone produces periosmium, and then I think my case got really loud.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh.
What have I done? I just turned off my CD. Are you okay?
Yeah, well, I thought the Rocketeer was shooting at me, but it wasn't. Well, I thought a Rocketeer was shooting at me, but it was shooting at somebody else. So. Oh, something just died. Damn, this Rocketeer is nasty.
Bro, they shot me through the wall. Yeah, you don't got a defense.
Oh shit, you're down. Alright, Rocketeer's still out there.
Thank you.
Oh, there's a bomb. Comment. Oh, you're
I have to go through this every day. How am I supposed to remember this? You remember the other thing I wrote to you?
Oh, I got him! Oh, he got me!
Sorry.
Sorry, babe, I was blowing up a Rocketeer. Keep going.
You keep going. You can do it.
No, I killed him. I killed him, so he's dead.
You did?
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh, thank you.
My hero.
You know where it died at?
What's that?
You know where the Rocketeer died?
Somewhere over there, that way.
Oh, I think I see it.
There's no way. How am I going to learn all this? I can barely do it with my nose.
Uh-huh.
Yo, this is so hard. Oh! Here is my bone fracture. Okay, so, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, the bone fracture severs blood vessels of bone and periosteum, which forms
What?
hematoma, which is a blood clot of capillaries. Like the capillaries grow into it and form a blood clot, and with fibroblasts and macrophages and this is like 3 to 4 months after a bone fracture. This is when the osteoclast dissolves the broken bone and the osteoblast deposits the spongy bone that fills to the cast. So right now, I'm still at the bone fracture of, like, you know, with the, like, where the blood vessel, there is like a blood clot in there, the capillaries grew into it, with the fibroblasts and the microphages, and the osteoclast and the osteogenic cells invaded the tissues on both sides. And that is converting my blood clot into soft fibrous mass. I'm probably about at the soft fibrous mass only, almost. So, that's what I think is, you know.
Wow, that was a mouthful. But how does the osteoporosis killing blow.
Hey, that bone.
Somebody's still. Oh, not anymore. He's not.
Okay, you ready?
Oh yeah, I was born ready.
Wow, Raider Flare way down there.
Osteoporosis is a disease characterized by a decrease in bone mass that occurs when the rate of bone resorption exceeds the rate of bone formation, which is a common occurrence by ages. And this is different from Hagen's disease, which new bone is formed in an attempt to keep up with the resorption by overactive osteoclast. But that newborn bone is produced haphazardly. So, like, what happens is, in Hagen's disease, like, I understand that a little better, because it's like overactive bone, so it's like, it creates two on bone, basically. And then they kind of get like this formed, but I guess osteoporosis people get this formed a little too, like that's when people like slouch and stuff.
Yeah. It's almost like they don't drink enough milk.
It's almost like what?
They don't drink enough milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Makes sense to me.
So, osteoporosis, it can affect any bone, but most commonly affects the proximal ends of the femur.
Yeah, it's downstairs.
Proximal means so away from, no, closer to your heart. So, and the femur is, I guess, the leg, right?
Right.
So it's like the upper part of the leg, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like kind of by your hips. And it says it's your vertebrae, so like your spine and your wrists. As a result of the loss of bone density, the osseous tissue may not provide adequate support for everyday functions. Something as simple as a sneeze can cause vertebral fracture, and when an elderly person falls and breaks a head, or really likely that the femur that broke first resulted in the fall, which resulted in the fall.
Okay.
Histologically, osteoporosis is characterized by a reduction in thickness of convex bone and number and size of trabeculae in cancellous bone. What's cancellous bone?
Thank you guys for helping me, man.
That was
Denoting bone tissue with a mesh-like structure containing.
That's when everybody's working together. Not getting hit with fucking bat.
If this was first person, I would like the PvP.
Spongy bone? I'm a little confused. This figure shows. Yeah, I saw this. Female loses bone mass more quickly than male.
Hold that elevator, I'm coming.
Starting at menopause. Not only do
Man, I appreciate you guys helping the Rocketeers.
C's for their ovaries reduce in size. C's staying in the
Anybody got a cooler that they'd like to share?
Anybody got what?
A cooler?
Here, Ross, I was giving this out there. More than welcome to have it.
Oh, Matrix.
Thank you.
Oh, bro. Did the right person take it?
Yeah, I took it. I got it.
Alright, good night.
As treatment intervention, which is start with a good childhood diet. Sorry.
GG.
Who are you talking to?
What happened?
You're not going to. Hello, Afton. You're not going to work tomorrow.
Nope, I'm off tomorrow.
Okay, so good night.
Alright, good night. Oh, she already walked away, but I will relay that message.
Calcium and vitamin D.
Excuse me, princess.
I don't know. I don't know how I should study this stuff. I really don't.
I feel like you've been studying it this entire time.
Yeah, but I don't know anything about the bones. Like, I'm reading it to you off my notes, and feels like I'm learning it for the first time again.
Oh. Well, you gotta, like, make it stick somehow.
There's, like, so much information, honey.
Chat, what do you think? How can Afton study the bones? Go. Shit. I don't think I have anybody in chat.
I can have chat. Test me on the bones. I really wanted to start by paper, but
your symptoms from moderate to severe gastritis, where would you go? Imagine being a million miles away. With your fire, your skin is possible. And for
I feel like I can't even go out tomorrow because of all this. I'm so...
Oh, you're doing good. Keep going.
And swelling is possible. And your fire is the first and only treatment of its kind. Doctor about your body.
medullary cavity has a delicate membranous lining called the endosteum, that's where the growth and repair and remodeling happen. The outer surface is covered with periosteum. I use it's a fibrous membrane. Periosteum contains blood vessels, nerves, and lymphatic vessels that nourish the compact bone. Tendons and ligaments also attach to bones at the periosteum. It covers the entire outer surface except where the epiphysis meets other bones to form joints. And that's when the articular cartilage comes, which is a thin layer of cartilage that reduces friction. So we've got the endosteums. It's like the inside layer. It's the inside layer of like the bone, and then the osteoclast, and then the bone matrix, which is like kind of is not in the definition. Osteocytes. I think those are the cells that create the osteoclast. The bone building cells are the osteocytes, I believe. Periosteum is a fibrous layer. Periosteum is a cellular layer. Wait, what? Periosteum is this, and this. Osteocytes are in the lacuna. Yes, osteogenic cells are lining the bone matrix, I suppose.
Okay, just okay. Just bring back you have the supply
I don't know. I go back and forth between text messages. It is, right? It's working.
Oh, so it's so I can return the other one?
Wait, hold on. It's working, but it's not. I don't know. It's only normal air right now. It's not on yet. But it does feel, I don't know. Let's see.
I'm conflicted now.
You have to come over and look at it.
Yeah, we'll see. Like, hey, I'm glad that we're like trying to make it work.
Osteoblast is bone forming new bone. That's what I said, right? No, I think I said that osteocyte was. No, an osteoblast forms new bone.
Did you say duh?
What are you talking about?
What happened? Alright.
Yeah, the osteoblast lines it's like lines the whole matrix. Bones contains a relatively small number of cells entrenched in a matrix of collagen fibers provide a surface for inorganic salt crystals to adhere. Salt crystals form when calcium phosphate and calcium carbonate combine to create hydroxyapatite, which incorporates the other organic salts like magnesium hydroxide, fluoride, and sulfate as it crystallizes or calcifies on the collagen fibers. Let me say this again because I really am so
Yeah, that was a
confused.
mouthful. That was certainly a mouthful.
Yo, like,
Yeah,
I have to learn this shit, you know? All of it.
Right.
Here it goes. Now it's getting full there again. Bone contains small number of cells in a matrix of collagen fibers provided surface for inorganic salt crystals to adhere. These salt crystals form when calcium phosphate and calcium carbonate combines to take hydroxyapatite, which incorporates other inorganic salts like magnesium hydroxide, chloride, and sulfate as it crystallizes on the collagen fibers. The hydroxyapatite crystals give bones their hardness and strength, while collagen fibers give them flexibility so they're not brittle.
Makes sense. What do you think, chat? Does that all make sense? You got that? They're all gonna be tested. All 0 of you. Alright, this thing's broken. It's fucked. I give up. Hell yeah, I'm playing. This is, we're doing an all-nighter.
We're doing an all-nighter?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how the hardcores do it.
We're saying God lives in America.
Oh. What? They're still playing? That's a better question.
What?
They're still playing?
The Yankees are playing.
I know, but they've been playing forever now.
We're winning 3-2.
Yay! by those things. Still got me. I killed him again. Keep kill stealing.
Yo, can I loot the ball? I've never looted the ball. God damn.
You shoot him with bullets until it dies.
To make a little bit of. I just wanted to make a little bit of money, bro. Oh, I got the reactive there, buddy. Dude, bro, come on, man. All this shit. Chill, bro, come on.
This was so great work.
Uh-huh.
I shot appetite. I found it. That's the visualization process. Okay, so I did write it down, so I do have work.
Any circuit, any circuit. Huh.
Holy shit. Yeah, I almost died.
Yeah, the recharging shield. It's really cool when you play here, right? Because you get to like recharge yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I get to.
With yourself.
Yes, exactly.
That's so cool.
Exactly. 100%.
No!
No.
I'm going to turn it off.
They lost?
No, the Yankees just scored. I'm talking about the stupid AC.
Oh, the AC.
I just, what I do is, when it starts to get hot and forget its job, I turn it off.
Oh, I thought you'd kick it.
I'm not allowed to kick anything right now.
Right, makes sense. Alright, I guess I got everything I could. Let's get out of here. Alright.
I basically did all of muscle today and all of bones yesterday, and like I was expecting myself to know it all, but like honestly,
Damn it. Oh. I like that. His name is Patriot Wells. Say his name. Patriot Wells. Patriot Wells. Let's go. He made it? Nice. Ah. Oh, cool. That was close. Yeah, he's too fat. He's gotta lose some weight. Yeah, the extra Big Macs. Forget before bed, before the game. Yeah. Hell yeah. Take that. Take that, losing streak.
The thing is that the twins, like, we always beat the twins. Like, basically, in the past 124 games that we've played the twins, we've only lost, like, 20 games. And that's, like, the best record in history of any team over any other team. We have to beat the twins. Like, we don't lose to the twins. Like, it just doesn't happen.
Okay.
So I knew we were going to win today.
Right.
But we needed it. Hey, I'll take it. A W is a W.
Hell yeah. W is a W is a W. Plus, like, we've had a losing streak that's been kind of frustrating, so hey, it's good to win.